Right, evening all. I think we are running slightly behind schedule tonight, but hopefully you can hear me out there in La La Land. I am back behind the microphone. Thank you to everybody for your good luck and best wishes whilst I was incapacitated. As usual, if you can let me know if the sound is okay. Chase is just getting the balls ready for our first match. And we'll be back, so bear with us. Thanks, George. Right, we are almost ready to go. You see Chase is delaying things as usual, so he can stay here a bit longer. His mum's already been on the phone. What time are you home tonight?
Evening, Noel.
He obviously doesn't realise that 7:30 means it's 7:30 and not 25 to 8. Hello, Tel.
We've got our Thursday match, we're doing it back.
Yeah, so I'm joined by the yin to my yang, as usual, Mr. Hughes.
Hello, evening, Noel. Welcome back, Crow.
Thank you, mate.
Hope you're well, mate.
Our first match up tonight, you can see, is Ricky Cooper and Scott Foley. Who? Yes, he is. I said hello to him ages ago. Right, we're just going to get things ready and then we'll crack on. Right, sorry about that. A little delay. We lost Scott Foley, but we found him again. So, again, Chase is just getting himself sorted out. So, Jamie, what do you think of tonight's?
Well, I think it's a tough one. I think it's a really, really good group. I think on paper, I've got to be honest, I don't know too much about Scott. I think on paper, Brazier and Cooper, but Woody could definitely capable, and I'm sure Foley is as well.
On paper, I agree that Ricky, although Ricky did struggle a little bit with the time clock in his first group, although he did get through with 2 wins, but only an 8-3 frame difference. You see, Mark Brazier had a fairly straightforward group, but he only lost 1 frame. The rest were all a bit tight. So 2 runners up, 2 winners still in this section. I think Scott and Woody are more than capable of causing an upset tonight.
It's
so.
a very good group. I can tell you now, I went.
I wouldn't want to bet on it, that's for sure.
No, I went Blackpool yesterday. Mark Brazier played really well. Won 4 out of 4. He was on form, and he's had a little tune up with his beard.
So he's very, very confident at the moment, Mark. He's
good.
You know, he speaks about his game, he probably even more so than he normally does, which is not easy, but he does. Yeah. So our first match up tonight is Ricky and Scott, which is quite interesting. Winner against runner-up. As like I said, Scott is more than capable of beating anybody in this group. So they're just about to lag off, so you'll be able to see this. Ricky on the right-hand side of the table. So So Scott wins the first lag. I'm sure he'll take the break.
Yep.
So here we go. Got a new little addition to my stream deck here.
Joey,
and that brings up the Joey cam.
evening,
There we are, in our element. We won't bring it up too much for you.
Scottish top. Here it is. Important to get off to a good start. So I break the record every week, but it is. Especially in this group, this is very. I think this could be a very close group. And a very good chance of a 6 red shootout later. Which we haven't seen as many as we thought there might be.
No, so yeah, I'm quite glad about that because you know I don't really like them. Penalty shootout of the pool world. I don't like them at all. But anyway, here we go. Remember, golden breaks are in play. Not from that kind of break, they're not. They look like a foul break to me.
Hit the wrong ball.
Looked like a foul break to me, so yeah, it is. So
he's meant to hit the second ball down. He's hit the first ball, so
yeah, he was lucky he didn't go in off there. But yeah, so foul break, which means Ricky has actually got the choice of breaking or putting Scott back in. Very rarely does anybody take advantage of the fact you have a choice and put the player back in.
Especially with golden breaks on there.
Absolutely, yeah. You wouldn't do that when the golden breaks are around.
That says to me, he might miss it that, but that says to me that he's not used to cut breaking because he hit that really thin.
Yeah, it was a poor break. Now Ricky's usually got a fairly good break, but he does top ball, so let's see how we go with this. He'll be gutted if he gets the golden here, wouldn't he?
Evening, George.
Black's not really moving, so anyway, he's got a ball. Got a ball. Oh, that's unlucky. That red was set up for ball, and the other red came around and knocked it out of the way. So
I think he can see past that yellow to get to the red in the left centre. If you can get that, he's in.
Oh, that's the wrong replay, isn't it? Oh, I know why that is. My replay buffer didn't start, so I need to set that up for next week. Should be all right now. Sorry about that.
Damn yellows. I was quite surprised.
Oh, he's missed it.
Yeah. Well, they're all there, weren't they?
So an open table for Scott. So he's got away with that little foul break of his, and Ricky will be disappointed with that.
Yeah, got to settle. Early night nerves. Get that frame on the board.
I'm hoping we won't have any technical issues. I did come in early today and set them up. There were a few issues, a few bugs in the system, but I managed to sort them out.
Right. Get rid of our ball early.
Odd choice of shot here, but it's a very odd choice shot with all the reds the way they are. He's got away with that again, knocking that red safe on the left-hand side there. So a little bit cagey to start with tonight.
Yeah. Still getting the balls, settle down early, get that frame on the board.
I think it's going to be interesting tonight as well with these short races because the two most aggressive players, in my opinion, are probably Woody and Brazier.
Yeah.
And they're up next. So they'll both be interested in the result of this match. See Ricky's nickname is Ricky Hat On.
Yeah, he always got his hat on, hasn't he? We'll put it on the jukebox later. You can leave your hat on.
Yeah. We did that last time, didn't we?
For the full Monty tonight.
Yeah.
He's straight on it. Right, here's a chance. So he didn't settle. He won his group, Ricky, but he did struggle with that shot clock in the first round. But he's used to it now. Well, he's had a bit of experience on it now. So see how he settles tonight. And this is a great chance to take these out. This will settle him down straight away.
Yeah, just that one needs to come down. So,
Christ, put his motivational music on for him.
Don't put one all the way there. No, two off. No, two's right. Not too loud though, because two's above the Oh, sorry about that. We was just sorting out the music.
Chase is telling me to turn it down.
So Chase ain't the boss, is he?
How's the music on the stream, gentlemen and ladies out there in La La Land?
I don't think that's too low. That, no.
Don't forget, Mark, he's sitting right under the speaker. So as we go, it's a nice little finish here. Pretty straightforward stuff. Red into the bottom left, and he's just got to top the white through and get the black, I think, into the side pocket on the left-hand side.
He's got mine his work edge.
Got to be careful he doesn't snooker himself behind the yellow. Oh, he's gone the other way. That's just as good. Yeah, nice shot there from Ricky. And this will settle him down, take the early lead.
Yeah, used the extension wisely when he didn't.
Yeah, nice finish.
He was thinking about it, and 1-0 Ricky Cooper.
And we will be back. So just having a little look about where the winner of this group goes and the runner-up. So the winner of this group, which is group 23 on my list, goes into the group with James Goldsmith, Carl Shepherd and Darren Hill, and the runner-up goes into the group with Gary Smith, Graham Thrower and Chase East. So an interesting last 16, whatever happens. And then next week we've got the last of the groups: Bill Race, Terry Daly, myself and Mr. Andrew Byrne, and then we go into the last 16 proper.
Yeah, good luck next week, Crow.
Yeah, I'll be here. You'll be commentating on your own. Alright, so Ricky's away again. Red balls.
Yeah, I think that first one settled in. Here he goes. And he's in the balls here for the second one.
He's technically the, well, I say technically, he probably is the strongest player in the group, but there's not a lot between him and Brazier. Brazier's so confident at the moment.
Yeah.
Tell Brazier he's not the strongest in the group and he'll win all 3 matches.
Yeah.
You know, that's what he'll do, just to prove you wrong.
I fancy Brazier top of the group. I love what I played James with Woody.
Evening, Peaky.
Woody. Oh, Peaky! So I won't send any more drunk messages about sausages. I was hammered.
He was sausage.
Yeah, it was. That's the way I roll. Hiya, mate. Yeah, so I played in the league with Woody. And, Ricky I won trebles with. So, and love Brazier. I don't know a lot about Scott. But
Yeah, Scott's a Gravesend boy. Recognised by a lot of people as the best player from Gravesend. You know, there's an argument there as 2 or 3 players out at Gravesend. Obviously, if you're not counting Bass and players like that. But
yeah,
from the leagues up in Gravesend, he's definitely one of their stronger players. Not sure if he plays in the league. I think he does. I think he plays for Gravesham A. That's unlucky. It was away if you play those shots. It always tends to go a little bit safe, just up the rail, just along the rail a little bit.
Yeah, he was a bit hampered, wasn't he?
Yeah. Not quiet in the club tonight.
People getting ready for Hemsley.
Yeah. You going up?
Yeah, I'm going up Thursday with Brothers.
I'm not going on this one. Keeping me powder dry, as it were. My doctor's warned me I shouldn't go spend no time in crowds. Evening, Dazza.
Hi, Daz. The belt to be felt is in the chat. I think there's going to be a lot of close games tonight.
Yeah. Extension there used by Scott. You can see that coming up on your screen. Little note next to his name.
Strange I don't know a lot about Scott. I think it's trained cue action.
Yeah, he doesn't
The
get down.
hand.
He doesn't get down on the table. He stands up to play a lot of his shots. A lot of that is because I believe he used to play a lot of 9-ball,
Yeah.
so his cue action's obviously been brought up on 9-ball, and he doesn't get down on the shot. You'll see, and he's looking across the cue a lot of the times, but you can see a little bit of a 9-ball action in there.
Yeah.
It's not that smooth, but it works.
Yeah, it's effective.
He's always been quite a strong player, Scott. Entered a few tournaments up here. He's got deep in a few as well.
Yeah. There's a chance. So a little settle, and it's already a big frame because the time's ticking by. We're a minute away from the 15
Yeah, first frame took 7 minutes, so
Yeah.
That's a big shot, this one. He's not really got a nice angle on this, so he can play it down the rail with a bit of left-hand side and come across and use the red as a break.
Yeah.
But it's a tough shot, that, because it's hitting just below the bump of the middle bag. He could lose all the side off the bump and end up snookering himself behind a red. His other option is to take the yellow and go for the double, but no, he's going for it.
Still put a nice
Lots of left, yeah, he's hit the
Yeah.
red. Great shot.
Yeah, it's a
He's
lovely
unlucky. He's been a bit unlucky. He needed to hit the red full ball, and he just hit it 3/4 ball, and that made all the difference. Like I said, he probably lost a little bit of side using just below the bump of the cloth.
Do you not
Bump
think
of the
he had
cush.
the angle to hold that, or do you think
No.
it was too much angle?
No, it's far
Yeah.
too much angle. He needed to use the red. That's not a bad outcome, although I
Easy
fancy he's going to
snooker
get
back, innit?
he's going to get snookered up by the top ball.
Yeah. Again, the darkness.
What Ricky doesn't want to do here is accidentally pop the red if he's going for that top ball, which is what he should be doing. And he also doesn't want to play it safe. So for me, I think I'd be playing this off the top rail. I'd be playing it off the top rail. He may go for this though. He
Yeah,
may.
it's hard of a shot number. You're
Yeah.
leaving a tougher shot in the next shot.
He may go for
I
this.
think he'll play safe. He's gone that way. That's nice.
Let's
I
come
think
out
that's a
lovely.
sensible option. Because if you put it, you're leaving a tester, you've got massive control. You're 1-0 up. Let the time tick by and get a 2-0 lead, and then he's really under the pump fairly early.
I think I'd have been tempted to go for that and then play the shot, the red below the black.
See?
Oh, he's come out okay. Ricky needs,
Yeah, take these.
he needs to play a nice shot. Just bring the white
Screw
ball
it down, yeah.
down
I
towards the
think
middle
he's
pocket.
got it back down in the middle of the table. I think he's got these. This is it. He'll
Mikey.
take these out more than often.
Yeah,
than
they're
not.
going to be the groups are going to get better and better as we go. Obviously, we're
Yeah.
moving into the last 16 now. We should technically have the stronger players left.
Yeah.
So I'll go through the groups that are to come. I've just got to sort out the dates. A lot of the date. Oh, hello. Yeah, no, he's okay. A lot of the dates for the groups of the last 16 will depend on this evening because Mr. Brazier is slightly tied up in April, so I've got to move his group to a certain date. Hopefully the other three will be able to make it.
Just got one right here.
He's
right on the
borrowing,
floor.
yeah, he's borrowing the pockets.
Yeah, he's got the old welcome mat. Right for his feet. He should put this. The G2 slightly hampered, but it's quite a nice weight. Drop in that middle pocket. And there we go.
No
2-0.
problem. No problem for the hat.
Yeah.
All right, we'll be back. Right, sorry about that extended break there. So back to the table. Ricky is here on yellows, in control of this match, 2-0 up.
Yeah.
Time's down to 13 minutes. For those of you who don't know, been living on the moon for the last 3-4 months. We do drop to a 15-second shot clock at 10 minutes. So Ricky didn't handle the shot clock particularly well last time, so you'll be keen to get these get into a decent lead in the next 2.5 minutes. So this frame takes on extra significance for Ricky in that regard.
I'll get out of the way now. It's massive. But this is, if Cooper wins this frame, it's pretty much done.
It's not the best shot in the world. He's okay, but he's got more work to do now than he did have before. So not supposed to go backwards as you go forwards.
Yeah. You can type V, you've got options, you can go for it. Bottom right, I don't know if it's
so as we move into the last 16, the first group that we have is Farron, Dean Coppen, Phil Hawley, and then the winner of next week's group. So that would be a really interesting group. It could be myself, could be anyone from our group really, but that's going to be a tough group to call. Yeah, he's borrowed a bit of the pocket, so now it's up to Scott. He's got control of the table, and the yellows are not pretty, so if he can just wrestle control and get a nice little snooker maybe.
So he needs to make sure this frame, Scott, he's got time, make sure this frame gets 2-1 and gives himself just enough time, take the draw, gets 2-2. He's got to make sure...
Yeah, a draw against Ricky would be a good result for Scott.
Yeah, he's got to make sure of this frame.
Yeah, I think he was trying to get right up the table for a snooker here. Now, he could play the long double and take the bag from a loss of turn, but I don't think that's the best shot in the world because he'd be leaving the yellow into the bottom left with a natural angle to get onto the other two yellows. So he's got to be careful here. He's got to be careful. He is going to play the loss of turn unless he plays a skill shot here. Oh, that's come out nice.
That's not a bad shot, is it?
If that's blocked the yellow into the bottom left, which I'm not sure it has, but if it has, he's had a touch. The only thing I would say is that it looks pretty in-offy to me.
Yeah. Especially if you need to hit it soft as well. If you want to.
Well, I think you're going to have to. If he plays that shot, he's going to have to stun the white ball.
Yeah.
Otherwise, I think he is going close
That's
to an
what
off.
I mean. So you kind of.
He's going to have to stun the white ball across towards the red here, or risk the in-off.
Cue it.
Yeah, he's cued that lovely.
Nice.
He did cue that really well. But now Scott is in control of this frame.
Yeah.
I know exactly what I'd be doing. I'd be taking the red into the bottom right, take the white ball round to the middle pocket, and then playing the loss of turn on the red.
Yeah.
For me, that's the only option. And he is down to a 15-second shot clock now.
Yeah.
So this could get interesting. That's the shot, and then I think you play the loss of turn. Oh, we didn't want to go that far. He should be all right, but he doesn't want to leave it. Ideally, he wanted to snooker him here, so he doesn't want to leave too much of this yellow poking out. He's left it.
Yeah, he just left it to that little bit too much angle, didn't he?
Now, Ricky doesn't want to be greedy here. What he should be doing is just taking the pocket back again. He could play the long double and knock the yellow in.
Yeah, he could play the yellow and just stun into the other yellow. There he goes.
Yeah.
Because he blocks the pocket.
But he's in trouble now.
Yeah.
He's been a bit fortunate with that yellow coming all the way round.
Yeah.
The loss of turn is still the shot for me, but he can't get the white safe.
He ain't got a lot of time, I think. He must have used his extension.
Yeah, as you can see. No, Scott actually hasn't used his extension. Ricky has. But Scott hasn't. You can see on the screen here, just below the red line.
He didn't use it there then.
So big shot here from Ricky. No, missed that by a fair distance. Right now, it's all down to Scott now. He's got to realise the clock. Got to realise the clock, 'cause it made him jump last time. So just pick your spot and go.
Yeah, pick your route. And he'll have 7 minutes to win, I think.
Not sure about that.
I get why he's done that.
He must feel that that's not a plant in the bottom left. But if it's not now, then it won't be later. So he should have disturbed him, because he's not only lost a little bit of time, he's left Ricky a chance.
Yeah, it's a nothing shot.
Oh, that was unlucky. That was unlucky. He thought he had that. All right, Scott's got to get his skates on here. Right, so he turned the plant down last time. And
he's going to play the.
It was always a plant.
I don't understand the shot.
It was
I thought he
always
was
a
going to
plant.
play the Tuknik because he didn't plant. But if he plant, that makes the shot
For
he
me,
did last time. I don't understand the shot he did the last visit.
That was always a plant for me. That's not a great shot either. Scott's having a bit of problem here. He's left that red on the rail. Most important thing there was to bring the red off the rail. You leave too many of these for any player, they end up fluking it.
Yeah. It's not just that. You could put a red safe because all the reds are there.
Now,
But
Scott.
he's got to take them. Evening, Sue.
Scott's in massive control, but there's only 7 minutes left. Evening, Sue. Thank you, darling. I do feel a lot better. Still a little bit wheezy here and there. he might
coughing all over me.
cough now and then. But I'm not infectious anymore. Not that I was at
You're
all.
something.
I was infected. I don't think I was ever infectious. Right, now big shot here. He's got to go up and down the table and not snooker himself.
Yeah, he's got, again gone weird.
Cheers, Phil.
He ain't settled. He ain't got that frame on the board.
Oh, is this going? That's not good.
The only good thing is the yellow's safe. He can chop this down, and then he's got the yellow safe.
You say that, but he's going to chop this down, and I don't see how he can hold for the black.
He wanted to get over the pocket. He's not settled. I know. I set up broke reel every week. You don't settle to get a frame ball, especially in this format. You don't, because it's so cutthroat and so quick. You need that frame ball just to get yourself going, and he ain't got it yet. Time's ticking by.
Yeah, this is not the highest quality match we've seen so far, that's for sure.
He's still got the chop here.
He's got to get this now, though. I think he's got to get the white back up the table as well. Second prize.
He's just off in.
He's gonna
he's left him in the cut.
He's going to get snookered. I think he'll get
snookered.
Ricky's 2-0 up. There's no point going for this.
Yeah, I see your point. He will go safe. Yeah.
It's a right shot.
Yeah.
But not the greatest of outcomes. Again,
just giving him the chance.
Again, Scott just needs to catch this right on the top side of the red, and the white will go safe behind the black. Yep.
Oh!
And there you go.
Would you rather believe it? Would you Sue and Steve it?
I think he actually, I think he actually played that, so fair play to him. Good shot.
Right, here we go. One good shot. He's nailed it. He's
Oh, hello.
Oh, he's going to stop with it. He's going to stop right.
Oh.
First bit of drama tonight.
He's all right.
Hanging
shot.
over that pocket.
Good shot. So 2-1.
Well done, Scott, back in the game, Sam.
And we'll be back. Right, okay, so here we go, fourth frame.
Yeah. Foley's got to be more positive this frame.
Ricky's break.
If he gets a chance, he's got to be more positive. He ain't got the time.
He's not got a ball.
The white's in.
Lost the white ball, so not an easy finish.
No.
He'll try and move that red from the top rail. If he takes reds, he can screw into it. Leave the yellow slightly safe, but it's dangerous. I think I'd be doing it as much screw as possible, try and knock that yellow in over the top left. He tries, missed it. Just hit it hard. He's not got any control on that, and he's actually not done himself too many favours there. that's a nice shot.
It's just getting a bit more awkward though, isn't it, for him here?
I think all the time that red's behind the black, for me, I'd be trying to get the red out now.
You need to get that first shot.
Well, he's got another chance now.
Here.
Yeah, I'd be screwing straight into
Got
that
to,
right
especially,
now.
and you've got the red to the middle afterwards if you can get it right.
Yep. It all depends how well he hits this, because it could stop over that top left pocket.
Right.
Yeah, that's nice. That's come out lovely.
Yeah, as I say, he's got a big pocket with that yellow over that middle. He's got a big pocket with that red.
I'd be taking this long.
Would
Jamie,
ya?
sorry, yeah, I'd be taking this long. I wouldn't take this in the middle. I think you lose the white ball.
He's played the middle.
Yeah, he's lost his white ball.
He's got that red up there as cover.
Going long. It's not an ideal finish for that black where it is.
No.
Mind you, it goes in the middle as well, so
yeah, black goes
might be all right.
Bottom right. If you get an angle to screw it back down, you've got to play this.
Oh, what have you done there? What have you done there? That's not a good shot at all. He didn't need to do much with that white ball, I'm afraid.
Yeah, he sort of lashed
Certainly didn't need it to go over there.
I mean, even if he played a stop shot, he would have had a shot.
Looks good.
No.
Oh, all the way around. Oh, and he's moved to black. Double whammy there.
Yeah.
Double whammy.
Right, so keep your eye on that clock. 2 minutes 40. So 15 seconds shot. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
I'd be using my extension here if I was
I
Ricky.
think he can pot himself into a win here.
So Ricky's used his extension on this shot.
He's got good snooker balls if he needs to. So he's in big control.
I think if he takes his time, he can take
Pop
this
them,
frame.
pop the balls.
Yeah, he's good enough to do that. He's not got a brilliant angle off this one, but
Use that. Get on the beats.
it's not an easy shot, this one.
It's okay. He can play it. He's always got the option of snooker. If he gets out of position, he's got an easy snooker. Easy snooker. So play a shot to nothing anytime you want. You can play this yellow down the rail, snooker if he misses it. Yeah, didn't even go for it, which is fair enough. But now, you've got 1 minute 43.
Evening, lads. Got your Medway Open money, my friend.
I think he's got to hit this hard. Got to give it a chance. I mean, because if you even try and be precise put it in the corner,
He's done it again.
You'll be on the black.
He's gone all the way around it again.
Round the back.
The match clock's ticking down and the shot clock wasn't, so Chase needs to be a bit quicker on that.
Yeah, he's looking at the match clock here, Cooper. He can work this out. If he pots the balls, it's game over. Just put the ball on the beats, it's game over. He's doing the right thing, see? Every shot on the beats.
Yeah, 48 seconds to go, 4 balls. That's a minute, so
If this was an all match, he'd clear them out anyway. But it does put that thing in your mind, just take your time.
yeah, that's all right. Oh, it's gone a little bit further than he wanted it to. He should still be okay. Just stun this back. Take the yellow in the corner. I think now I wouldn't be worrying about the shot clock. I think I would just finish these off.
Yep, just finish him off. But he'd have been fine anyway if he
even
this ball.
a golden break only gets him back to 3-2. So yeah.
There we go.
It's a good shot. Very nice shot. Left himself lovely on the black. 8 seconds. Now let this go down to 1 second.
Yeah.
No, he's just pot it.
I like it. I think he deserved that. I think that was a fair result, 3-1. I think that was a fair reflection. That.
Oh,
So.
they've shook hands at 3-1. Technically speaking, there should have been 3 seconds left there, but there we go. Never mind. That's where we go. So first match finishes at 3-1, and we will be back with the next one in a minute. Right, so I think Mr. Brazier has won the lag on that one. Just to bring up the speed on the players, Mark Brazier, he won Group 15. As I said before, he only lost one frame at the moment.
Yeah, playing well at the minute.
So 12 to 1's his frame difference. And Woody, he had 2 wins. He lost in the group where Dean Coppen finished top.
Yeah.
9 to 7 frames. So on paper, you'd say Brazier's quite a big favourite here, but Woody is capable.
He's more capable, yeah.
I would say he's
Chavy told me he's more than capable.
probably slightly out of practice nowadays, but he's still got it in there.
I will say, 'cause they're 2 very good mates of mine, these, but they're 2 of the nicest people. I know I'm biased, but 2 of the nicest people in pool.
Other than me.
Oh, well, apart from Crow, yeah, he's the best. So here we go. That's a much better cut rate. Hit the second ball.
3 yellows.
Yeah. Nice
and,
break.
Reds look better, so you may be forced to go for Reds here.
Yeah. Got that tricky side. Got cut. It's always easy, I think, when you got less ball. I always go for the when you got more balls on the table. If you got less yellows, it's less of a pathway, less blockers. Sorry, I should say. He's in, and because it's only 4 yellows. It's less blockers, so it's easier to get position.
Yeah, Reds with a colour there.
100%.
He's confident. He won't worry about the fact he's got to pot 3 more balls. He'll just take them out. He'd like to get a break dish straight under his belt and just add to his confidence.
Great way to start. I'd say he played really well yesterday. I was up Essex.
I think he just tried to skim off that red there and bring the other one out. Now he's in a bit of bother.
Yeah.
Because that red was in a better position where it was than it is now. Not sure if he's got enough of it to cut it in.
Yeah, well, it's a big difference if he has. If he has, he'll just touch
Looks
it.
like he's going for it.
Yeah, he has. That's a big difference because he's got the red over in the pocket. That was his safety net, so he's in there. I fancy him till he's up.
Now I look back, I'm not sure he did actually want the flick off that red when he played that one in the corner, so he's done well to get back on track.
Yeah,
really.
he was a little bit fortunate he was still on the red to cut in.
Yeah.
But now he's got that out of the way, these are dot to dot.
Yeah, this is his trickiest ball. Holding for this now.
Yeah.
He may have to play this with a bit of pace.
Yeah, this is a key shot. But he's brimming with confidence. I think he's a little bit hampered, but it's okay. I think he'll get this. Nice pace. Oh, contact's curse. Right, Woody, first chance, come on down.
I think Mark was more concerned about holding for the red than he was potting the other one.
Yeah,
Cardinal sin.
Shot, isn't it?
Absolute cardinal sin.
Yeah. Right, here we go. So, Woody's got to navigate here. He's a plan how to get on that last yellow, which will be at the bottom. No, 100% now.
He's got a couple of options. He can screw back from the top left to about where he is now, but 6 inches further up, or he could take the one in the middle now, but
I think this is the right shot.
just got to get back about a foot.
Yeah.
That looks good. That looks very good, actually.
Yeah, that's nice.
Now this is a delicate little shot, this.
He just wants to leave an angle on this last yellow, which will play at the bottom right to get onto the black.
Just got to screw past the black here. Not too hard. We'll lose the white ball into the corner pocket. Yeah, that's lovely.
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah, that's lovely. I fancy Woody for this one, and the black will probably be in the same pocket.
This will be a settler.
Doesn't need to do too much with this white ball. Doesn't want to hit this too hard though and make the black even harder than necessary.
You don't want to rattle it on the right hand side. I was about to say that you did. Sometimes you can do because you don't want it too thin, so then you overcompensate the other side.
Plus, there's also a saying that players out of practice will hit the ball too thick, and that's exactly what he did.
Right. I'm
Mark-
not going to
Mark
curse him
is,
again, but I'm sure
He's
he'll
one of
take
these players. He's well in practice, Mark Brazier. He's playing a lot of port at the moment. Enjoying himself. Not sure that was the right play, but he's got away with it again. That could have gone very wrong.
Yeah. Didn't need to risk that, did he?
No, he's just got to regroup here slightly because he didn't want to play that.
No.
I'm pretty sure if he was playing that, then he was going to try and get the red into that pocket, which of course it now doesn't go. So he's just got to stun this back really. Red into the right middle is the next shot.
Yeah, he's more than capable. Just got it red, even if you have to take your medicine on the plate, but I think he's okay anyway.
Put the black in the middle probably.
Yeah.
Might take it long, but
Yeah. Depends on angle. I think he just roll through a little bit. And on the black, you have choices. There you go.
Oh.
Probably a bit pacey. First round now, but he's okay.
wiped its feet a bit.
Yeah.
He knows
Welcome, Matt, again.
He knows it did, so
It's fine.
he won't mind. 1-0.
Yeah.
Both players will be a little bit disappointed with themselves in that frame. Mark
Well,
takes the win, but
First round now.
yeah, Mark will be over the moon to take that win,
Yeah.
considering the quality of the pool, which wasn't the best. But Woody has openly admitted that he's not playing a lot of pool at the moment. He's got other things to do with his life at the moment, which is fair enough. Busy man at work. Just moved house. But it does show, if you don't practice, you don't keep sharp. Brazier is one of the favourites for this tournament, in my opinion.
Yeah, I would put him well up there as one of the favourites.
Yeah, I'd put him in the top 8 for sure. Top 4 maybe, but he's.
Have you got a standout favourite?
No, I don't. I
honestly
honestly don't think there is a standout favourite. Brazier would be there for me. Gary Smith, the way he's playing, could beat anybody. Farron, obviously.
Yeah.
Ricky Cooper is in this group as well. There's so many that are good players. It really depends on the night.
Yeah, on the day.
On the shot clock, and the way the balls roll.
Where the balls go, yeah.
So Woody's luck continues.
Yeah.
He's in off. A bit of a unusual in off as well, into one of the corner pockets.
These yellows are nice as well.
Yeah, I mean this is what I mean about having the
balls
balls rolling your way.
Yeah,
if you come to the table with the balls like this, you're automatically getting a little bit of run, aren't you?
Oh, maybe he didn't though, because he's cannoned it.
It's a good attempt. It's good that he saw it, but
Not a good result.
Not a great result.
Well, he's got to stay with Brazier here. Can't go 2-0 down and start chasing. It's going to be hard. He's going to go for the plant. Bit of safety in it as well, yeah.
I'm not sure about that shot. I'm just not sure. I think he'll play a safety off the bottom bottom yellow here. But
he didn't put all his eggs in one basket. He put half his eggs in the basket.
Yeah.
He sort of played a 50-50 shot, which is fair enough.
And then he plays a really aggressive shot. That doesn't make a lot of sense to me. One way or the other, Mark. What's your angle here, mate? I'm afraid that's a bit confusing for me. I won't question him because I haven't got time for the answer. He can talk. There's Terry. Up for it next week,
I
Tel.
quite like this red that is closest to the top right here. Because if you're opponent, you've still got a tough gliz, but you're in. If you miss it, you're blocking the pocket.
Top right's the one to play.
But you don't want to hit that red.
That's all right.
That's okay.
It's not too sad. Although Mark could play the loss of turn here quite easily and leave Woody with not much of a shot.
Yeah, that's the trouble with that red.
Could even skill shot this, you know.
That would be the bonus ball in the lottery if he skill shotted it, but he's okay. Yeah.
Well, now Woody, he's just going to play the skill
Same
shot.
shot back, but
What he doesn't want to do is leave him a shot on the one next to the black. That's the only one he doesn't want to leave a shot on.
Yeah.
So don't bring the white too far up the table. Probably is slightly deceiving about where this red ball's going, but
Can he?
he doesn't want to move
back. Yeah.
No, see now,
Ricochet.
I think Mark's going to play off the yellow and pot the other one. That's what he didn't want to leave him. You see what I mean? White ball off the side of that yellow, pot the one in the middle. He's guaranteed to be on a ball. Yep, it's a shot.
Yeah, it's right behind it as well. This is unmissable. Yeah.
Yeah.
It looks a really good shot there, but it's unmissable there.
Yeah,
right
he couldn't
behind
really.
the shot.
Woody left it exactly where he wanted him
He
to.
couldn't have left it in the worst place. He's still got to get this. It's still a tester.
Yeah, he's in big control of this frame though. Big control.
Yeah.
It's not the best outcome, but
got some work to do.
he's still at the table, and there's not a lot of traffic down that left-hand side, so he can just concentrate on potting this. The yellow goes into 4 pockets, so he's only got to get on it. As long as he's on it into one of those 4, he'll have a shot. So for me, you've got to try and aim to get the yellow in the same bag as what he's playing now.
Tarzan's going to swing it round.
Oh, he's got away with that a bit. He hit the knuckle. He hit the knuckle there. It's a lovely outcome, but anyway.
Perfect, isn't it?
Yeah.
Drop-ins. Drop in.
Yeah, so 2-0.
Well, same pattern as the first match. Now Woody needs to win the next frame.
Yeah, Mark just put his arm up a little bit there to Woody, so he's obviously acknowledging that little bit of the run off the bottom left. But we'll be back for the start of the next frame. Right, so the glove to break again.
Lovely jubbly. How Phil? Got the black moving, but unfortunately he's got the white moving.
He's potted 2 reds
There
here, three reds gone actually, and 2 yellows. Oh, sorry, 1 yellow. So yeah, this is Woody's chance.
Yeah, he needs this. There's a lot of time on the clock.
I'd be definitely taking yellows here, and the long yellow into the bottom left is the starting ball. Pretty much guaranteed to be on a ball after that, depending on what you do with the cue ball, obviously. But the long one into the bottom left. Come on in, Woody.
Yep.
Oh, he's going bottom right. This is risky. If he misses this, he loses the frame.
Maybe he's trying to make something happen. I agree with you, Crow, but he may be trying to. If you pot it, I agree with you. It was the wrong shot.
I think he's lost the frame
he's
now.
Trying to make it happen, get himself going, but
Mark will take these
reds. The other
side. Mark will take these reds away, and I think he'll just screw straight back through the gap for the red long, and then the frame's over.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was for me.
He put himself under pressure there because he had to hit it hard as well.
I think it was 1-1 or the first frame. Yeah, play that shot, but not when you're 2-0 down.
Yeah. He's arguing, try to get himself going. That's not the greatest shot.
He's got away with it again. See, the run of the balls is definitely with Mark.
Yeah.
I hear what you're saying about trying to make things happen, but I just don't think that was the time.
No, you got time, haven't you?
There was 15 minutes on the shot clock. He's
I
only
agree.
2-0 down.
I agree with you. It was the other shot. It's the right shot.
Win the frame, and then you're 2-1. But now it's rolling to the mark.
A big man in the climb.
I do think Mark's had the run of the balls in this match, but he's played well.
Yep. I'm going to take these. Just a bit straight there.
Yeah, not really sure what he was trying to do there.
Yeah, a bit of side on it, but check it up. I don't know why he did that, to us.
Yeah, I suppose he was making sure he didn't snooker himself. Now I don't think the black goes into the bottom left, so he's got a tough ask here. I mean, screw it out and maybe try and go for it in the middle, but it's a big shot. This.
Wide now. Bottom there. Yeah, there it goes. It's going to go wrong, and it is going to go wrong. He's going to sneak himself.
Yeah, he's just got a bit of the black, I think, with a swerve, but he's not got a potting angle. So one cushion, I think, off the side. Try and pot it in the top, into the side left.
Yeah, it was the shot forward that caused the problems.
Yeah, he just
And
gave
that
it
was
too
the
much.
aftermath.
Just gave it too much.
Trying to make too much.
Probably didn't believe he could get that sort of
He
side
can
on
still
it.
get this though.
Yeah, easy.
100%, it's good enough, but he's missed the ball together. Now,
Right.
Woody, this is your chance, and you've got to take it, son.
He's got to go for the snooker first, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Unless he thinks he can split those.
Yeah, he's got two options. Hasn't he? You either go to snooker first, or you try and break it out first shot.
Yeah, I think he can split these. That's nice. I didn't realise he could.
Yeah.
No, he's gone for the
snooker
snooker.
first. Yeah,
it's
he's
the
got
right
two
shot.
options.
Yeah, it's the right shot.
Yeah.
And he's blocked the one cushion escape this time, so that's actually turned out really nice. The only downside being Mark will waste 30 seconds playing it. And that's 30 seconds of Woody's time, so 2 rows. Good shot.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a good
Where's
shot.
he's gonna flick off
Oh,
the,
he's flicked the yellow safe as well.
There you go.
Left the black over the hole.
Woody, when he's playing well, takes these out.
Yeah, he's more than capable.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree. I wouldn't want to bet that he will take these out. But
Who got hold? Got to be precise. It's all about your position of play here. Got to be precise.
yeah, that wasn't the best shot in the world. You can stun this onto the one on the row, be all right. Yeah, it's not.
Okay, he's probably going to have to take his hardest ball last to get on the black. So he needs the angle there.
Well, this isn't easy.
No. So I mean, you need to be precise. You need the right angle every shot here.
The biggest problem with this shot is that if he takes it into the middle, he's got to play at a pace.
Yeah.
Oh, hello.
Right.
Hello.
I love it. I think
You
that's
don't
in,
mind
yeah.
that. But he didn't get the white right anyway, so he'll be happy that he's got another shot.
Is there an argument to play snooker? The
I-
yellow on the top rail,
I
play
think-
the white,
I
or is that
think-
too negative?
No, I think that's the right shot. It's
Yeah.
just not an easy shot.
No.
I think he's going to try and double this and put the white up the top rail. Oh no, he's playing a
Play the
snooker.
snooker that way.
Yeah, that's a good shot.
Yeah, I like that. It's more sort of comfort.
It's a good shot, that.
Yeah.
I like that.
Just put the top rail, get that out. It's a tougher shot, but you're leaving the white safe anyway, even if you miss it.
Well, the
Right,
good
you
thing
might
about
lose
the
the
shot
double.
he's played is that he's got it so tight to the left-hand rail that there's not an awful lot Mark can do.
Yeah.
Looks like it's going to go up and down twice.
Yeah, he's going for the old treble. Oh,
No,
that's
he's
too
squaring
thick.
up.
Yeah, well
Squaring up.
squared. Right, here you go. And now we can take the top one first. Take the top one first now, so he's giving himself the opportunity here.
Don't try and do too much
No,
with this, Woody.
Dolly, drop them in.
Gentle drop this one. Don't go too far with a white because you will leave yourself no shot.
Yeah, no, he's playing it nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's settling down a bit more. He's playing it nice. Just screw it back. Got this 2-1. We're about 9 minutes 30 on the clock. Game on. Last goal to say. Game on.
We are into 15-second territory,
There we go.
so we'll be back. Tell you who we haven't heard from tonight, Mr. Hughes, is Mr. Twiggo. Is he
Twiggo?
out there in La La Land
I
tonight?
don't want to talk to him after they beat us yesterday, so
Oh, they beat you, didn't they?
nah.
They got
No, it
a
was a
bit of
good night.
They got a bit of a hoodoo over you, haven't they?
Yeah, they are. I told him where the door was. Evening, Grave German firm. If you're listening, it was a good night.
That's his grave chimney.
Yeah, we had. It was a good night. It was always a good battle.
Right, so Woody's breaking off. Blackpool was on the move, but didn't go far. And Mark's got a nice little starter on yellows here. I think yellow's the shot for me. The red next to the black is making my mind up, but
Well,
Marks took his extension. The yellow into the top, bottom left is the right shot to
Yeah.
start with. Just screw back slightly for the other one. That's it. And then make your way around the table.
yeah, I think it's going to be one in frames. If he takes them, obviously he'll win the frame. But if he misses any time, he's got to go. And Woody's hoping, and there'll be a nice chance for a counter clinch for Woody if he misses.
He's not taken that particularly well.
Yeah, it was good fun last night. Darren, enjoyed it, even though we lost. It's always good play, boys. And we have a drink in Amesbury, mate. Well,
Yeah, he left himself a little bit tied up there,
yeah,
Mark.
he spoke down a bit earlier than I thought he would, but they're still there. This is a chance for Woody, and the yellows ain't great.
No, the
It's
yellow's
like-
gone a little bit awkward
Yeah,
now.
so even if he had a got
Oh,
a position,
oh,
he
oh.
didn't want to do that.
He definitely didn't want to move that
It was the
one.
worst result.
That was Mark's toughest ball.
But back yourself here.
Yeah, that red now though on the by the centre left is a little bit of a problem for Woody.
Yeah. I think the thing he has got a line with that. Where that red is, he can play safe if he needed to, but I think he's got to go. He does. He's gone. He's gone. Come on. That's a great shot.
That's the good news is that he's tied up a yellow.
The
as well
man
there.
loses the red by the black.
Well, that was always a problem anyway, but he's tied up the yellow by the black slightly. It does still go off the red. That's a nice shot. Now, can he play this and screw back and leave himself enough angle to nip into the black off the second class red?
If you go for a clearance like this and you get it, you're so buzzing, and Paul's a mental game, isn't it?
Yeah, yeah.
You're so buzzing from getting it, as he missed it, but if he had got that, it would have set him up for the whole night.
No, he keeps Woody's he's had a bit of bad luck there as well because he's left Mark the perfect angle here just to run through and play the yellow off the red. Oh, he's not got there though. He's not got there. So back to you, Woody.
That's all right. Keep it tight. You keep the pressure on. Chance for Wood.
There's not the angle there to screw back, Woody.
Yeah.
Thought he was screwing back into the red there.
You've got a lot of time to think, yeah.
Now he's got a bit of a problem here. What does he do? Because Mark knows that yellow goes off that red.
Does red go in the left set? Oh, no.
I'm not sure it does, no. I'm not sure what he's going to do with this.
Yeah, I don't. I ain't got a lot of time to think. 15 seconds.
He hasn't got his extension either.
Okay, he can't hit that thin enough to hit it off the black and put the red in the middle, surely.
I don't think it goes in the middle.
No, I didn't think so. Oh, he's just gone for the old. If in doubt, give it a clout, and that's not the best result at all.
No, Mark could play a number of shots here. He could drop this yellow in the middle, or he could play the long plant. Dropping it in the middle is a shot for me.
Still risky though. Put pressure on this. We should get it. Yeah. But the only thing is, I don't understand what he shot. The previous shot when he tried to roll it down the line. and
I
then
think that was
he
a
just
time
left
clock.
it the clout.
Yeah, I think it was a time thing,
Yeah.
and he didn't really have time to work out his pattern. So
It's cutthroat. It's 15 seconds.
Mark's managing the shot clock very well at the moment, so he's obviously comfortable out there. That's not ideal.
He's
He's
got
all
the
right.
best angle. Can he put it through?
I think he'll just drop it in.
Drop it in and yeah, take your minutes and check. Give it old Bruce Lee. Chop the black in.
Played a bit of right hand side on that. The black was spinning, so I don't know if it's managed to just to nudge itself off the rail, which will make this pretty easy.
Bit pressure on this, so you should get it. It gets this 9 times out of 10. There's a little bit of pressure because you're leaving the world, you miss it. Oh, that's the 1 out of 10 he's missed. Right, here you go. How are your minerals, Woody? Got to be in the top left.
I'll tell you what, this is a heartbreaker.
Yeah. Heartbreaker. Come rescue me. Here we go. Can he do it? Can he do it? I think he's got it. Yes. Woody. Well done, son. That showed minerals. Class, son.
Yeah, very, very nice. And Mark will appreciate
Desmond.
that. Mark will appreciate that. He's just bumping fists with Woody because he's that kind of player, Mark. If you beat him, he does appreciate it. He's not a bad loser in any way, shape or form.
Two of the nicest people we pulled. These two ain't going to break their queue if they lose. They'll play in a good spirit. And we're in for a thriller here. 4 minutes. All three results are possible. Momentum's with Woody.
The breaks with Brazier, though.
Breaks with Brazier.
He's broken very well so far.
If it goes safety, it could run down and could finish 2-2.
I've got a sense of feeling there's going to be a golden break tonight.
I agree, Nick. Go on, mate.
Again, very nice break there from Mark. See these balls go lovely. 2 balls into the middle bags. Red and yellow, and the rest have split absolutely gorgeous. So he can just take his time here, and he can probably waste enough time to make this pretty impossible for Woody to come back.
Yeah.
He took that way before the peeps, so I wonder if he's thinking about the clock.
Sometimes if you think about the clock, they put you off. Just take it to a normal frame. I think he's lost the last 2.
Well, for me, I think you need to get down, wait for the beeps, and then play the shot.
Yeah.
But as long as you're comfortable, the beeps should be there as your friend rather than your enemy. That's the way I did it in my first match. You got to make your mind up and set yourself up. What you can't do is wait for the beeps and then set yourself up.
Yeah.
He's taking his extension.
Here we go.
Lovely shot.
Yeah. Treat it like a dream.
It's a lovely, lovely shot there.
This is a great response.
Just top this through. Yellow in the same bag.
Yeah, it's a great response.
Now he's thought about the clock, and he should have thought about it a long time ago, because now there's over 2 minutes left. There's not much you can do about it. You can only take it down to 2 minutes, and that gives Woody plenty of time.
He's given himself a great time. He just didn't put up his arse. Do you know what I mean? Like, he wanted to get going. Losing the last 2, he just upped his pace a bit, and he needed to do that to get himself going. He's cleared them up. Yeah, well done, Brazier. So 3-2.
I'll say 2 minutes 6 seconds. That's plenty of time, and it's Woody's break.
Yeah.
Now this will be very, very interesting if Woody could somehow find a golden break, because that would make it 3-3 with Mark's break and about 2 minutes to go. So I'm praying for a golden break here.
This would be drama. I can't remember. Is Woody cut breaking?
No, he hasn't broke particularly well so far either. So I think it's unlikely that Woody will get a golden, but you never know. If the yellow hits a black and a red hits the yellow, and all sorts of things can happen. But he hasn't broken particularly well so far.
Pinball. So you take the ultimate. 2 minutes 5 is. Tough to clear out. If the balls are there, you can do it. We've seen it done before. Crucial thing is to pot a ball. He needs to get to the table. He needs to pot a ball. Because I think a dry break, pretty much game over. Here we go. He is going to cut break here, I think. Yeah. Let's give him that chance. What's that black? What's that black?
It's moving me.
It's moving. He's giving it a chance. But he's got a ball.
Oh, and the reds look lovely.
They split.
These reds look lovely, mate.
Chance. Clock managed. Don't need to rush too much. With 15 seconds. You've got to make sure, as I say that, it's just... rattle-tailed it. Yeah, I'll give it a rattlesnake.
Yeah, that's the end of this match.
Yeah, game over.
I think it'll finish 3-2. Mark's not going to take this frame.
No, he'll
just stay at the table.
Wily old fox.
Yeah, you just stay at the table now and you just don't miss. That's the thing to do here. You're not worried about potting them all. You could if you wanted to rush through them, but there's no point.
Pay every ball and beat and pop the balls, you've won.
Yeah, I think the red goes past the black. I'm not absolutely certain, but it looks like it does. If it doesn't, he has got a slight problem. Although he can move it off the red over the middle bag. Could have moved it there if he'd.
Drop this in the corner.
I think for me, he should have drawn that back about another inch, and then I don't know if he's got the angle to move it here. He might have.
Roll it in. I think you just roll it in and play the red over the middle, and then try and get it out that way.
It may go. It may go.
Yeah.
But 40 seconds left.
Yeah, use the beeps. I think it's just done, to be honest.
Yeah. He's used his extension there as well. It's a clever thing to do at this point.
He's not going to panic.
Woody's not potting 6 balls in 14 seconds,
No,
that's for sure.
it's done. Romeo done.
Yeah, he just tried to get in behind it. It was a tricky shot, that. But like you say,
He's done. Need to risk it.
he's going to leave Woody 5 seconds.
Yeah, you can literally just hit the red. Don't need to risk going into the black. But he's alright. Yeah. Yep, game over. 2-1.
There you go.
So 2-3.
3-2, and that's the game. So we'll be back with Brazier versus Ricky.
Yeah, 2 favourites. Won their first match, so see what happens next.
We'll see you in a sec.
Yeah, have a quick, really quick thing.
So he put up there and I was like, I was sitting next to him. But I said it in a way that I thought I was saying it was a joke. And he said, not that he showed it on the night, but it was probably about a month later that he thought it was like, if sometimes I got a chance to have it
It wasn't the highest quality, was it? But there was.
The first 2 frames were alright.
I think he did enough. He did enough. It was just one of them, you know.
Played a couple of good shots.
Yeah, Woody played all right. You could see he's out of practice. You could just see it. But yeah, you got the W, mate. That's all that counts.
That's it. Probably could have cleared those up. But
You know, you didn't need to.
no.
You did exactly the right thing.
Yeah. Because it don't matter with frames, does it?
No. No, you're top of the table in alphabetical order at the moment.
One thing that I know for a fact that I could not say that I don't want to say it because I actually feel like our friendship is done. Yeah. aren't very shiny. Sorry. They look very shiny, but they're on left.
Right, so it looks like Brazier has won that lag. So an interesting matchup here. Many people's pick for the winning the group, these two, and it may well turn out that way, but this is for the first battle of the night. Bragging rights to see who can go through. The winner of this is likely to go through, not guaranteed, but likely. So let's see. Bit of a clash of styles, but similar also in many ways. Cut break from Mark, and that's his first dry break of the night, so I always say this about the run of the balls. Mark will be hoping that Lady Luck hasn't deserted him. Now, Ricky is probably the more technical of the two players. Mark is by far the more confident, so we'll see how this match pans out. Following that dry break, Ricky takes first blood with the yellows. He's in a bit of control here. The red on the left-hand side, bit of a bonus ball for him, and I'm not sure if the red next to the black goes into the middle. It may do. The yellows certainly look like they plant. Is Ricky hat on, Greenie?
Yeah.
That's a nice shot there from Ricky.
Yeah, that plant goes.
Well, for me now, with this angle, you take the one in the bottom left.
Yeah.
You don't need to move the other one at this stage. Oh, I think he was trying to move the other one for some inexplicable reason, and he's got perfect on it. Yeah. No, chop this one down the rail,
yeah,
and the match is
exactly.
over.
He's looking at the one in the middle. He's got chopped it down the rail.
What is he doing? Sorry, Ricky, but that looks like the wrong shot to me.
Right back where it was.
No, he's going to try and get
Oh, I don't think he needs to do that.
He was going to try and get inside the red, but that,
He did. Yeah, I didn't understand that shot at all.
I mean, I've got a little bit of an issue at the moment by the looks of things, just OBS dropping a few frames, so if your video's gone a little bit skew with, sorry about that. OBS is sorting itself out. A little bit of an internet issue my end. Did just drop a couple of frames there, but we look like we're back on track. Hopefully your viewing has not been too badly affected. That's turned out lovely. Oh, he's potted a red as well. That's bonus time.
Yeah.
Absolute bonus time. I think Mark's got to play a little bit containing safety here, and it's not easy.
No. Ricky does lose his frame.
He has got a big area at the top of the table to snooker, but he's not looking at that, I don't think, unless he's coming off the side of this red and going around the table.
Flick it thin and put the yellow.
Yeah, I think he was, but
It was a tough shot.
he may have left that. Thing is, if he doesn't take this yellow now, he's in a bit of trouble because
Yeah, I just think I don't get his last, is it?
No,
he's
he took the
more
wrong
than
ball.
capable of taking him out. He's trying to be too defensive. When you're trying to be too precise, it goes wrong. And again, it's gone wrong here. All right, he's got the yellow to the top right. It's a tough shot, but they were all there. And he even had the potential where the red was. He's blocking the pocket if he missed it, and he's got the partners and safe on it.
yeah, I agree.
This could bail him out. One good shot here and get a good position. So he's got that. I think it's in.
Yeah,
and he's
lovely
perfect.
shot. Lovely shot that.
Good recovery.
Really nice. See if I catch it. Yeah, really nice shot. Really nice control.
Yeah, nice weight.
White into the top. So
Yeah, take medicine.
just got to roll this through. Make sure it doesn't go in off.
I think he's fine.
Looks like he's going to stun it and take it into the top right. He's not happy with himself for some reason.
Yeah,
there is a little bit of an in-off about this, but I think it's still
fine.
okay.
He's just got to be more confident. Just take him out. He's more than capable. Yeah, he's always going to hit the jaw. He's fine.
Yeah, so very interesting. That's the first time Brazier has been behind in the whole tournament so far. Evening, Pagey. So that's the first time Brazier's been behind in the tournament, so we'll see how he reacts to that.
Yeah.
1-0 Ricky Cooper, and we'll be back in a sec. And of course now it's Ricky's break, Mark with his first dry break of the match so far, and then first time he's been behind in the tournament, so big break this one.
Yeah.
Still sticking with that front ball. Black not moved an inch.
Yeah, he's trusted his front ball break.
Another dry one, so he's returned the favour, and these yellows look okay.
Yeah.
Mark can take out the top left one up the rail quite early. Be guaranteed to be on the bottom left. He's only got one problem ball, that's below the black, but it does go bottom left, so if he can get on it, it certainly goes.
Yeah.
Looks like he's trying to get round there now. Odd that he's left that top left one. I'm not sure.
He's not sure play safe here, but I don't. Yeah, he has.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, he's just changing tack slightly.
Yeah, I think that's it. The balls are so awkward, aren't they? You could, one in phrase, you could put yourself in trouble. He uses his knowledge.
Yeah, still 19 minutes left on the clock, so plenty of time for the 30-second shot clock to be in play.
So, of course, both of these won their first match. We've just joined 44 viewers. We've just joined. Ricky Cooper won 3-1 against Scott in the first match. Paul Wood 2, Mark Brazier 3 in the second match. And as you can see, it's Cooper 1-0 up in this one. So it's a big one. If we can get to 6 points, should put in a fantastic position.
Yeah, like I said earlier, not guaranteed to be through, but most likely are.
Yeah. You win this,
I
and
think you're guaranteed a 6-red shootout
yeah.
by minimum. So,
Yeah. So
another reminder that
big game.
the frames won and the frames score difference doesn't make any difference in this round. If you're level on points, it's a 6-red shootout. So, which could be interesting because any of these four players would fancy a 6-red shootout, if I'm being honest.
Mm-hmm. The balls are both colour sets, just that little bit awkward. If you go, you've got to go.
That was an odd choice of shot there.
Yeah.
'Cause, I don't really know what he was trying to leave himself. Does this red go? He's playing it, so it must do, I suppose.
I'm trying to cushion first off the
Yeah,
but
yeah,
you're
yeah.
still going to be awkward if you go.
Oh,
he's
he's
just
played
played
the
this
lost
so
third.
yeah.
Yeah, again though, like Woody in the last match, he's left Mark on a tricky ball, so I fancy Mark will just drop this yellow in the middle. Don't see. Well, yeah, okay. I'm not sure about this.
No, am I. I don't know how you get the white safe. Let's have a look.
Yeah, he hasn't, has he?
No, I couldn't see how you could get the white safe there.
And these reds all go.
Yeah, they all got. Oh, okay, it's one of them. It's a bit of a fever night. The ball's still slightly awkward, but you've got to be precise on your positional shots because it could easily go wrong at any time.
Ricky could screw this back off the rail and get onto the red in the middle, and then he's away.
He's looking at the top and then come back down.
He didn't see the shot I'm talking about,
Yeah.
but he could have screwed that back and got on the one in the middle. Just missed that.
Yeah.
I'd be disappointed with that.
Yeah. And even worse, he's left the gap for the yellow. He's made it a big pocket.
No, he's not in this competition anymore. Green, he's rubbish.
Cheers, mate. Yeah,
I'm sorry, I didn't mean that. He's out.
I'm out.
He played like a lemon in his last round.
Yeah, I'm not bitter about it though. Cheers, Greg.
Ask me.
Grove's still in. He's in it next week.
I'm still in. I nearly died to stay in, but
Yeah.
I'm all right. So Ricky got a chance here to cause a little bit of an upset with these loss of turn shots. Messed these yellows up in the bottom left as well at the same time. He's got one, but didn't get the other.
I think those plants. Does he go off the?
Well,
Actually,
it
the
will.
right hand jaw of
It
the
will.
left hand
It will
pocket.
reverse spin here,
Yeah.
so he needs to play as fine as he can get on this.
Yeah, I think it dropping off the right
If he
hand.
hits it very,
jaw.
very fine, the reverse spin will kick in, and it should plant. Yeah, there you go.
There it goes.
That's lovely.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a beautiful shot. So now take the one in the middle, get it out of the way. Probably just spin back, screw back slightly for the gap, and take this one down in the bottom left.
So where
Yeah, he's taking this one.
Cooper left
he?
that gap, he's made a big pocket there. He won't need it.
Now, I think Mark's done himself in a little bit there. I think I'd have come back to take this yellow, so I was guaranteed to be on the top. Now I think he's going to have to take the top one first, which is not ideal.
No, it's not. It's not got a great. He's got that safe.
I don't think he wanted. I don't think he wanted to take this ball next.
No, he didn't, and he can snook himself on the last yellow.
He's okay.
He's got it.
He's okay. And the black does go in the top, the right centre. So just
Yeah.
drop this in.
I think it's just 1-1 and coming.
Or would he try and do something with the white ball and take it into a
I
corner?
think you drop it in and then just drop the black in the middle. He's more than capable of doing that. There you go. That black goes all day long. You just drop it in.
Yeah, this is a frame that got away from Ricky a little bit.
Yeah.
Yep, he'll probably think he should have won that one, and I might agree with him. But
I think the way everyone's played so far, I think Brazier favourite for me.
well, 1-all's probably fair in this match.
Yeah. I just think Brazier at the moment, obviously it can change, but at the moment he looks the most steady.
He's so confident. That's his thing. He's,
Yeah.
you know, he wouldn't mind who he's playing at the moment. He'll fancy winning. So his game is definitely in a really good place. As you say, good performance at Blackpool County yesterday.
Yeah, he played really well. So, yeah, got the confidence
He's
up.
got his
This
first
is
England match soon, and he's,
Yeah.
I don't know if he spoke to you about it, but
he played John England, didn't he?
if you've got half hour, ask him about it. He'll tell you 3 or 4 times.
That's 1 minute. It's half hour.
Fair play to him.
Yeah, well done.
There's
mate.
not many of us internationals around, you know.
Yeah.
He took the piss out of me because I went and played for Scotland, and then he ended up playing Blackpool, England. I mean, come on.
They did well in the football yesterday. Can't they, Scotland?
No, they didn't.
No.
Talking of England, Reece James has put England in front. And it's Latvia. Direct free kick. First man to score a
Lovely.
direct free kick for England since Stuart Pearce.
Oh,
First defender, sorry, to score.
defender.
Apparently it was
Psycho.
apparently it was a very, very good goal. I'll have
Nice.
to watch that later on
Well,
Mitch of the day.
sure. Sure, we'll probably get injured later in the match if it's Reece James. But
Yeah, trip over some grass or something.
yeah. I tell you what, the Brazier has had a bit of the run of the ball.
Yeah, he has,
early
yeah.
as well.
Yeah.
These have ended up nice as well. You do need that in a night like this. You've
Oh,
got
it's
to take
huge.
advantage of it.
It's huge. Run of
Yeah.
the balls in this format is absolutely
Yeah.
huge because it's such a cutthroat,
Cutthroat, yeah. You ain't got time
short
to
race. You know, if the balls are there for you and you haven't got to worry about thinking about a pattern, then that makes a hell of a difference. I mean, obviously, if he misses these, Ricky will have the same run. So the Reds are all lovely, but
I like the way he's going. He's yellow in the corner, yellow in the middle. Just make sure you got the angle. They're all nice here. It's dropping, and the angle's there each time. Drop this yellow in the corner, in the middle. Sorry.
I'm not sure it was direct lats. I think that might have. Well, that's what they're claiming on Sky Sports anyway. He's the first defender since Stuart Pearce.
Oh yeah, Trippier did score. He scored Croatia, didn't he?
Well, don't blame me. I'll read it out to you. What I just read.
In the semi-final where we lost 2-1 extra time. I remember
What
that.
I just read. I'll read it again just for you. Reece James is the first defender at Wembley. Sorry.
There we go.
Sorry, I missed out Wembley.
Well I remember Trippier.
He's the
We
first
went round in the
defender
pub.
to score a direct free kick for England at Wembley since Stuart Pearce in 1992.
Alright. Graham Taylor's era.
Thing is, you can make these stats where it'd be the first defender called Reece.
Yeah, it was, yeah. I think
We're
it's
not
okay
very
to
good at
kick off
ball,
here.
George. That's why we was talking about footy.
This is, I told you, it's a bit awkward there.
Yeah, he got again. He's had a little bit of run
Yeah,
here.
he's left a double.
Yeah, it's perfect. It's absolutely perfect. That's probably true, Greeny.
Yeah, mate, yeah.
Or goalkeeper.
Right, does he nail this double? Yes or no, Craig?
I think so. He's pretty good at doubles, and this is not hard. Big pocket as well.
It looks like he's going to hit the jaw.
Ooh.
Do it.
Now he's
Again.
again.
He might have been by design that. To be fair, he knew where the white was going, didn't he?
Well, he didn't do anything with the white,
That's
so
what I mean. But you know the whites.
I'm not sure he looked at whether that red went long. No, and I don't think it does. So I do think he's had a little bit of the rub of the green there.
It's not even his.
He could cut this in the middle and still play
Yeah,
safe.
it's his only shot.
Yeah, it's a good shot.
Good shot.
Now Ricky's more than capable of taking these
Yeah,
out.
and I think him clearing up that first frame when he was a bit negative at the beginning of that frame, and him clearing up at the end might just give him a bit more positive.
Now he's got to be careful here as well, because in the middle of his little break here, the shot clock's going to change from 30 to 15.
Yeah.
And that may freak him out. I think he's going to play safe. I don't think that's the right thing to do in this format.
Yeah. No, he's going to stick to his guns, stick the way he plays, which is fair enough. Stick to your tactics.
George Taylor. There can't be an update on something that's never happening. I don't know, mate. It's a long way off if I do. I think they're very, very expensive. I'm not convinced that Ultimate are going to be around forever, and then we'll be left with the only people using Rassons will be the EPA, and I don't know. My personal feelings are that Ultimate might dump us and go to America, but we'll see if they come down a bit in price, or if you want to donate some money. I've heard you've got plenty, George. £8,000 to do it. I'll pay the rest.
Right, these are all there. These are all there. This was all on Brace's shot when he left that yellow and black, and he just left a bad angle, and he played one bad shot. You see, then he missed a double in the middle, so he still had a chance. But now,
What I love about this tournament is it keep.
I was
Ricky
about to say,
Cooper.
now we should.
Ricky
be in trouble.
Cooper. I'm having another look. Dropped his arm on this a little bit, but he didn't need to stun this at all. No, George, if you want to give me £8,000, I'll get 4, I promise. So Mark takes a. Hello,
They put
I
the
think
score on the
I
wrong
think
way
he put
round,
the
haven't
score
they?
on the wrong way around there. Mark's definitely 2-1 up. Yep. And he'll get again running the balls there.
Big miss
It's
of
not.
that.
It's
But
not Mark's fault.
I'd say nine times out of 10. I think he puts out 99 times out of 100.
I just think he played the wrong shot. He was trying to be a bit precise. He should have just rolled them in, and he screwed the ball into the middle pocket, and there was no real need. Now that could break his own heart.
Yeah.
Mark's going to be bouncing around inside, and I don't want to say Mark's got lucky there, but he did.
Yeah.
I still maintain if a player of Ricky's quality plays a shot that poorly, that is run. That is a little bit of luck on your side. Lady Luck shining on you, even though you had nothing to do with it.
Yeah.
That's the whole point of luck.
Just think, also, I know he puts that 99 times out of 100, but
Yeah, he does,
I
yeah.
think, as I say, Brazier's most steady. Brazier won't miss that. I think this match clock, this tournament, is better suited to Brazier than it is Cooper.
Well, Ricky struggled in his first match. I've not seen too many signs of that tonight. I think there it was just the wrong choice of shot.
Yeah.
It was the first one of the three that he had over the middle. I didn't say anything, but I didn't think it was the right thing to do to screw down for the bottom one. I think he should have just stunned it and took all three just as a roll-in,
Yeah. Yeah, say that broke, Brazier.
Why get the white moving when you can
Got
just
away with it.
leave it sitting, I take the Phil Harrison school of thought there.
Yeah.
Not Uncle Phil Harrison.
No, not Uncle Phil.
It's a nice shot from Mark
Again,
there.
when Mark needs it, the ball's all in the open. It's happened in the first match, didn't he? When he needs it, he's got to take them out.
And I think he's playing these well. He's trying to get the 3-1.
Yeah, and he's getting away with his mistakes, which the others ain't.
Yeah. Don't tell him that. He'll want you to tell him that he blew his opponents away.
Yeah. He's taking them out when he needs to, and that's what you've got to do
That's
in
a
this
lovely
format.
shot.
That's a great
really
shot.
nice shot. I like the way he's cued
He
that.
did this in the first match, took out a lovely dish, didn't he?
Like I
It's
said,
exactly the
his
same.
confidence is sky high. He doesn't mind who he plays at the moment.
Yeah. Yeah, he's flying now.
He
The beard to be feared.
he's just stamped his authority. And he did this against
Yeah.
Woody, didn't he? He just upped
Yeah.
his pace a little bit.
It's exactly the same.
Yeah.
Exactly the same match as the Woody one. So 3-1, upped his pace. He's got his lead.
We'll be back. Right, so Brazier's a break. He will cut break these, and I said I'd still got a feeling for a golden break tonight.
Yeah. Could be over a golden duck. He needs it. Right, Cooper's not the quickest player. I know I'm not the one to speak,
These reds are beautiful.
but you've got to get a move on here, mate. Confident, show your potting. You've got to go. You've got 6 minutes 26. You've got to win as quick as possible. Give yourself a chance. And he's got to break it in the next
These
frame.
reds are beautiful.
Yeah, they're all there. Don't rush too much that you put yourself off. Just take them out. Leave yourself, say, 4 minutes in the last frame. And you got the
I
break.
think with these, you just got to roll them in. You know, don't try and do too much with that white ball. Just roll the reds in. They've all got pockets.
Yeah, this
The
is
one
key.
next to the
Look at
black,
this.
the one next to the black, he needs to get on it. Other than that, he doesn't have to worry about anything.
Yeah.
Don't take it until you're on it. You know, take the one over the corner bag now. Just roll them in. Stop thinking too much.
Yeah, to take it. It's just worry about another red, but just play that in the corner. There we go.
Now he's on it. Now he's got
yeah,
to take this
you've got
red
to take
down.
this now. Back yourself. Back your potting.
Stun back about 2 inches. Take the one in the top left.
This is the key one.
Game's over.
This is the key one. Got to pot it. You nailed it.
Yeah, I wouldn't have took it like that though. I would have. He's okay. He's come out nice, but I'd have took the one in the top left next.
It's okay, and he'll leave even more time with PSAs.
That's a nice shot.
He'll have just under 5 minutes.
Now, where's he going to put this black? It goes in the middle. Yep, he's having a little look.
Oh, you screw it back an inch and then just take medicine, screw it in the middle.
No,
cut it in the middle.
I'd be
You'd play it in the corner?
I'd be screwing across the table for the black in the middle. Yeah.
Oh, it goes.
Yeah, exactly.
That's fine.
That's the shot.
Yeah, no, fair enough.
That's a really good response. Reverse dish. I think we've seen here.
Yeah, so I don't see it winning now. Because it does flies in.
Yeah.
Right.
Lovely. Okay, so
3-2, game on. 44 minutes 43. Here we go.
We'll be back. Right, so Ricky's break, 3-2 down. He would love to get this black ball moving in this frame. He would absolutely love it, but again, he's turned down the cut break. So
Yeah, he's just playing his game. Isn't
we have seen a golden break off the front ball, but it is quite a rare occurrence. He looks like he's going to lose the white. No, it's staying up, so
not the worst result.
the mark's moving pretty quick, which is the right thing to do. 15-second shot clock.
Yeah. Short time.
Now,
Can Ricky hat on?
Is he going to go all out here? Is he going to go all out and take this red in the bottom right? He's taking his time, took his extension.
You're a bit twixt between if you're Brazier. You don't know. You got to go for it. It's so much because there's 4 minutes, 3-2 up. You don't need to tight up.
Yeah.
Just be confident, take him out.
It's a good shot.
Like that.
Good shot. He has got a problem in the fact that I don't think the dish is there because of that top red. But he could waste a bit of time here. He could waste at least a minute, but that still leaves 3 minutes for Ricky.
Yeah. And the more he pots, the easier it will be for Ricky to come back if he don't take him out.
He'd love to take this in the middle and then pop that red up over the top left pocket. Yeah, it's a good shot.
Yeah. He's under pressure here though. Any miss, and Ricky's got a good counter.
Push this up over the bag. That's what he'd love to do.
Yeah.
It just means that he gets back to the table. Well, he went for that.
Yeah, he has.
I'm not sure that's the right shot.
No. It's not,
If he puts that over the bag, it means that the loss of turn shots all Ricky really had. Now,
yeah, he snatched at that. Right.
He's in a bit of bother.
Got away with it again, isn't he?
Yeah, so
There is a shot you can play the yellow.
yeah, yellow down the bottom
down
left.
the bottom and get the other yellow out. It's a big pocket. It's a risky shot.
I'm not sure it is. He doesn't
No,
leave. Doesn't leave anything.
don't leave much, does it?
Doesn't leave anything at all.
Right. Here we go. He's got to play it, hasn't he? Oh, he's hit it well fit. Gee.
And he's opened up the red.
He just didn't get that at all.
The time's ticking away. Still 2.5 minutes to go. Mark's got to be very quick here. Saw this shot a bit late, I think, but it's a good effort. Yeah, and he'll be happy with that. He'll be happy with that because it means Ricky has got an extra shot to play that he didn't really need to play. But yeah, Ricky's got to make something happen here.
Yeah, he's got to go. I don't think it's his natural game.
Mark's in control now. He could play the plant. There's no real need. Just pop this over the hole. Yep.
Yeah, you got to make something happen. But you can flick off this yellow and pop the red.
Yeah, but where's the advantage?
Yeah,
It's
you got
1 minute 46.
Yeah, you got to go next time. And leave that. If he can get.
He
if
needs
gets
Mark to
in-
move this red here.
Yeah, but if he gets in, that yellow's a good breakable connected to break the other two up. Let's see where he leaves this.
Good shot.
All right.
It's a good shot. As I said earlier on, that plant was there. Now there is going to be a minute
I
left,
was going to
so
say, he's under pressure here.
whatever happens, Ricky's got to really get a shift on.
He missed a double like this in the first frame. He's missed it here. He's got a chance. He's
got away with it again.
Right. I think he purposely played the
What?
right.
He what? He
Oh,
played that.
maybe not.
He
Yeah,
played that
no.
after he
He
played
was
the
stupid
double.
himself,
Yeah,
wasn't he?
exactly. Yeah.
I was giving him the benefit of that.
A chance in a million that he played
Yeah,
that.
no, they weren't. That's it.
He's definitely had the run of the balls. There's no question, but he has also been the most positive player out of the four we've seen. So, you know, he dares and all that.
Yeah, there's wins for us. Right.
42 has been done.
He's got
Has
time,
been
I'm
done.
telling you. Don't move. You need to play shots, son. Right, play the plant, you're in. Play the plant soft. Need stop shots. He's got a chance here. I'm telling you. You need to move.
He's not getting these in 25 seconds.
You've got to play stop shots. Yeah, he ain't, no.
He's not getting these.
He's trying to add a bit of drama, but he ain't. The white's moving too much. Right, 18. He's taking too long queuing it. You need to queue it like one. You've got to queue it.
10,
Quick.
9, 8, 7.
Stop shot, stop shot, stop shot.
5, 4,
Yeah, left it too late. He took too long queuing the ball. Oh, the old rattle tattle. There's the old position.
Oh no, actually,
It don't matter, mate.
It doesn't
That'd
really
be
matter.
4-2, quick, it should be, but
Yeah, it
it
will
don't
be
matter.
4-2. Concession. Doesn't really make any difference. So,
No.
but we'll give it to him 4-2 anyway. So Scott Foley versus Paul Wood next, and we'll be back. So as we said earlier on, that puts Mark in a very, very strong position. 6 points now from his first 2 matches. One more to play against Scott, which obviously could be a little bit of a banana skin for him. Ricky really needs to win this match against his next match, against Woody. And if Woody was to beat Scott here, we could find ourselves in a very, very interesting situation.
Yeah, grand slam finish.
So Mark Brazier is probably through now.
He's open for a draw. He'll be guaranteed through if, the other two, if this is a draw. He's guaranteed himself, so at least a 6 red. And he's more than likely through.
2-3-2 wins for Mark, although we gave him 4-2 on that one.
Yeah,
So the frame difference doesn't really make a lot of difference. But we've got to be true to the rules.
Yeah.
And Ricky did concede that last frame.
So any prediction for this fight, this match?
This one could be very interesting. I hope that it's not a bore fest, if I'm being honest. It could. Woody's not on form, so he could miss a few. And Scott will do everything he can to win this match. So Scott may play a few more safety shots than his usual. Mm-hmm. But we'll wait and see.
Yeah. I'm going to try not to be biased. Obviously, Woody is a teammate of mine, but I won't be biased. They need a win. This is a big match. I always say it, 4th match of the night. It just sets up the last 2 matches. And one of them needs to win, really.
Well, referee's taking a comfort break, so we'll take one ourselves, and we'll be back in 1 second. Right, so here we go then.
Here we go.
Lag looks like a Foley win. Oh, no, it's a Woody win.
Woody's in a slightly better position because it's in his hands. If he wins the next two, through. So he's still got that option. He's got Cooper in the next game. So he knows if he wins 2 out of 2.
There we are. Back again.
I'm starting to get grey bits in my beard.
Yeah,
like
I'm waiting for mine to come
just
through.
need a little wig and I'll look like you.
Mine's not grey, mine's blonde.
Blonde. So, big game.
Right, so Woody to break. Again, I've still got this feeling in my water for a golden tonight.
Could be now. He's going back to the cut. Here we go.
Oh,
I'll tell you what.
Oh,
The yellow come and ruined it. The yellow come and ruined it.
It was
going,
definitely on its
What did he
way.
call it? Oh, let's have a look. Was this on?
It was on its way. Look, it's in.
Wasn't it?
It's in.
It's in.
Oh,
Yeah, it's in.
man.
That yellow come.
Anyway,
But you take this. You take that
yeah,
anyway.
take that all day long because
Right,
the
Woody.
reds look
Here we
lovely.
go, Sam.
So Woody's got a real opportunity here.
Yeah, take him to the woodshed. Here we go.
Oh,
No, it's okay.
borrowed a bit of that, didn't he?
Yeah.
Now his only problem here is he's taking the balls at the top of the table where the black is. So ideally he'd want to take the bottom ones first, but he's put himself in a bit of bother unless he can get through to. Oh, he can.
I
So
think
that's
he's
good.
figured it out now before it's too late.
Yeah.
Play the red, then play the next red to the middle. Yeah. And then you can work your way back up. You still got to be precise.
I think he's okay here. I think he can probably get this white through the gap between the two yellows and into the red, which leaves him on that red. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, he's settled much more. He's playing at a nice pace now. This is the key shot.
Yeah, this is not as easy as it looks.
No.
For me, I think what he's got to try and do here is play the top right red and come across and use the yellow to get onto the last red. That would be ideal.
Yeah.
It's not brilliant bridging.
Yeah, it's hampered. He needs to pot this to give himself an angle to get on the red to get onto the black. This
Yeah,
is,
I think he wants to take the other one because of the angle for the bridging.
Because they're hampered. Yeah.
So he's took his extension, which is wise.
Right. He's got this in his locker, I'm telling you. Right.
No, he hasn't.
He's just
Not for now.
locker shut.
Well,
Didn't
he's going
know-
to get snookered at some
Yeah.
point, and I've said it not tonight, but I will say he's going to find himself in darkness.
Yeah.
And once he's in darkness, he's going to find himself in a bit of trouble. So
Yeah, he won't get a thing called love.
Scott's just going to... Actually, Scott could open these up here. I'm not sure how he's feeling, so he's got a really nice angle just to take this one off the bottom rail, which leaves a nice little finish. The yellow in the middle of the table is a little bit more awkward than he'd want it to be because it doesn't go into either corner.
If he wants to go aggressive, he can cannon these out.
Now,
if he wants to go aggressive.
This will tell us how he feels.
Yeah. Yeah, he's played the cannon.
it's not
There's not a lot of
particularly good,
control in that, is there?
No. He didn't play that well.
No.
Did not play that well at all. Now he's got to play a good shot here.
Yeah, he can still rescue this, but
He's got to get this.
Nice shot.
That's nice. And he's on the awkward ball, but he's still got the problem he had in the first place, which is that yellow on the side rail. I mean, let's be honest. If he gets on it, he pots it, but he's got to get on it.
yeah. I think this is it. I mean, silly thing to say. You take these, you win. You miss one, you lose. One of them. I think he's going to go for it.
He might even get position in a minute.
Yeah. It's nice. I think he's better suited. I mean, I don't know anything about Scott. I'm only going by what I'm seeing. Just by his stance, the way he's got quite a weird stance.
He could easily back this out for the yellow into the
Yeah.
opposite corner.
I
Yeah.
think it suits him to drop them in because I think when he has a cannon and that, it could go wrong because how he cues it.
His cue ball control is not great.
It's because of the way he does it. It could rattle. Yeah. Right, Woody, you got to, if you want to hope tonight, you've got to take these out, mate. I think that's where it could catch you out, though. When you got like a weird cue action,
You needed to be a little bit further over for me, Woody. Here, this white ball's tracking into the black.
I think he's okay. Cookie's on the chat. All right, Cookie, up that. I think he can roll this through. I think he can roll this through. Yeah.
Yeah, that's lovely. Now he's got to take this one. He's got to pop this away.
Yeah, drop it in dead weight. Don't give you a chance to rattle it. Drop it in. There we go. And he's falling. Well, wherever decided, Cookie. Kiss my arm.
And 1-0, Woody.
Yeah.
One thing's for sure, whoever loses this match is out. That's for sure.
Let's say Woody's in a bit of position because he's playing Cooper next.
Yes, I suppose. I don't think it really makes a difference.
Because it's in his hands, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
He wins both games, he's through. So he knows it's in his hands. He's in a different position to Foley. Whereas he wins both, he's through.
Well, the same would be true for Foley.
No,
well, you have 6-red shootout, wouldn't you?
Yeah, that's what I mean, but he's guaranteed. Yeah.
I think either player knows he's got to win both, so I'm not sure it really matters who they're playing next, but it's... Scott, he's better than this as well. He's very steady usually, and he's just not been that way tonight. It's quite a poor miss, that one down the row in the last frame. And you can see he's not really in control of the balls. His touch has either deserted him or it's just not there tonight.
So you know more about him than me. I don't know a lot about him. He's got time. So he's one of the better players in Grays.
Yeah, his record speaks for himself.
Yeah,
he's
got time to show his class.
He's won multiple titles in Gravesend, team, singles, doubles. He's won them all. So he's definitely got the pedigree.
Yeah.
And he came through a pretty tough group, if I remember. Let's just check back where he came from. He was runner-up in George Taylor's group. Jason Harrington and Alison Archer. So I suppose a group you'd expect him to come through. So
yeah, he's got time, but he's running out of time. He needs to win this.
Yeah, that's okay. That's come out really nice. Bit of awkward queuing. He's
again got to be precise here, though.
Could have done with 2 inches less or 2 inches more there. I have the same problem.
Yeah. Yeah.
Either way works.
That's why I'm single. I gotta say. Alright, what's he doing here?
Yeah, he just took his medicine on that, which is the right thing to do, because he knows now it's a straightforward pot in the middle and he's on position for the last red, or at least he's going to have a shot at it.
That's that camera deceiving. You don't think that red went in the middle.
It looks like it goes in the
we
middle
must
to
do.
me.
You would have played it,
Yeah.
It's so deceiving sometimes. We must go. Yeah. Tries it.
Oh, he's missed
That's
it.
the job.
Again, he's not had the best of luck there, Scotty. So Woody needs to do something here. I think there's no real value in taking the one in the top left because you can't get on anything. But he's just playing a little. It's not. Yeah.
Show about a container. Something on that.
Well, the double goes though. So and it's a big bag as well. So as long as if he can get the white out,
He's going away from his work though.
but it keeps him at the table. So
I don't mind that. You play percentage.
For me, I think it's the only shot he's got.
Yeah. It's tough. If you got it, it's hard to get on the next round, isn't it?
Just caught the yellow.
Oh,
hello.
I tell you what, this
Hello.
will be up, bro. Right, Woody, come on down. He gets these more often than not. This will show you how
Well,
he's
an on
feeling.
form Wood, he certainly
Yeah.
gets these.
This will show you how he's feeling.
Yeah.
So I won't do my best not to buy. He's a teammate of mine, a good mate of mine. Just got to get him be precise for that position play. They're all there. See, they're all out, all got a pocket. You got to pick the path. Get that sat nav out, pick the route. Make sure it's the right route. Nice. Put the red safe as well there. I think he gets these.
I'm not sure he's actually made his mind up what his path is. I think he's.
Yeah, sometimes you have too many options.
Yeah, I think he's playing the ball as it comes, and I'm not sure that's the right way to do
That's
this.
what's caused that. Sometimes you have too many options. Sometimes the pathway leads it's the only way to go. You have too many options and you don't know, especially when you got a quick shot clock. And it's gone.
Well, he's
gone
still on
right.
30 seconds. There's still plenty of
Yeah.
time here, so he's just got to. If he can pull this out of the bag, this shot, he's guaranteed to be on it. He's playing safe by
Playing
the
out,
looks of
yeah,
it.
yeah, he has.
Fair enough.
I think that was the right shot
Yeah,
there.
1-0.
Where he left himself.
I don't think it's the wrong shot.
Yeah,
He's,
you've got to make sure you win this frame. Put the 2-0. And I don't think Foley settled at all. As we go. So he's still
No,
got
I think it's
time.
hard. I think it's hard in the second match because you know that it's loser takes all, if you
Yeah.
like. So,
Yeah.
you know you're under more pressure if you lose your first match.
Absolutely. Yeah.
I wouldn't know that.
I
So
do.
I'm
I
not
do.
putting
I
it
lost
on,
my
yeah.
first match. And I was shaking like a shooting dog in the second. It is. You. It is such an important thing to get yourself going.
Missed that.
He's missed that. Yeah.
All right, so Woody,
Right, he's got to take these. Got to.
for me, it's yellow in the bottom left, but the one below the black I'd be taking first. Either bottom left or bottom right, don't care which, but you've got to get rid of that one first. It's the only one that you need to be precise on.
Yeah, he's made his mind up here.
Yeah.
In the corner, yeah,
This is okay. Yeah, don't
He
mind this.
because he knows the way to go. It's the only way to go.
Just draw this back for the
Yep.
black in the bottom right.
Absolutely. Much bigger pocket in the corner than it is in the middle. So just draw it back. You've got such a room from there. He's perfect. He's perfect. So
Long way back from 2-0.
yeah, it's got a little bit of time, 40 minutes, but it's 15-second shot clock now.
No, it's not. 15-second shot clock kicks in at 10 minutes, Joe.
Oh no, it's 15 seconds.
No. They've got 4 minutes left of 30 seconds.
I was thinking 50. I don't know why I don't mind. Thank you. Long weekend, mate.
So Woody's break again.
Right. Where was that golden? What's the black? He needs something to kick it.
Yeah.
So it's going to kick it.
He gets it moving, but he didn't
You
get the
need
kick
something to
that
kick it
time.
into the middle, don't you?
But the reds still look good. He's just got to split one, which he could do straight away if he wanted to, but doesn't need to. Just drop this one in the middle to take control of the table, and you're away because he's going to be on a ball into the bottom left. Oh, he's taking yellows. Okay, yeah, I don't mind that either. Don't mind that either.
It's alright. Wood's got his pecker up.
Yeah.
Sorry, got one in. Right. He is though, he's more confident now.
Yeah,
throw one in there.
I'm not sure that the first shot was the right shot. I didn't mind him taking yellows. I don't think he needed to worry about moving those two yellows straight away. There was plenty of options there.
Foley needs to get something to happen. And so he hasn't. It's not gone his way. And this is do or die now. He needs to make sure he wins this frame, get it going. It'll be too late. Foley needs like an easy layout, just dish him up and give him that confidence boost. Ooh. I should say that. Here's your chance you were looking for. Right, Scott Foley, come on down. You need this, and in one visit as well. Give yourself that confidence.
Yeah, it's
Take him out.
huge. He obviously can't afford to go 3-0 down.
Yeah. Also, the confidence of just taking them out in one visit. There, take them out. Did you take that red down the rail last, Coach?
Yeah, you got to get on it. That's the problem. I mean, I would have took it now.
Yeah. He's not. I told you, he's not settled. He's not settled. It happens. See it so many times.
And Woody's got a really good opportunity to put this to bed here.
And that'll just give Woody more confidence. This game solves you up. This format solves you up.
I think I'd be taking the one in the middle here.
Domino effect. You take the middle one.
I think so, because the yellow over on the right hand side of the table is a brilliant connector to the one he's just potted. And now he's got to get onto this yellow, and it's not as easy as it looks.
No.
He might be forced to take the middle one now, which is not ideal, because now that yellow over the bottom left has gone. So he's in a bit of no man's land.
Yeah.
He's going to have to play 2 good shots here, because he's split the table left and right.
Yeah. What?
I think he's got to take his medicine here. He's got to take this yellow.
He's the medicine shot.
Still on 30-second shot clock, so a bit of time to play with.
What are you
But
doing?
he won't be after this.
You gonna play the hamper shot down the line?
I would have took the one over the middle first, but
Yeah.
for me,
For me now,
I still think I'm taking the one over the middle and then getting onto the top yellow, and then getting onto the right-hand corner and swinging it over to the left. But he knows he's got to take a decision.
Yeah, he needs one medicine shot before medicine. Take your medicine, get back in. So it depends who takes it. He's got that. I tell you what,
That's not come out bad.
that's not bad at all.
That's not come out
I
bad,
think
because
he can swing round it.
he can either swing round and hold for the
round.
middle, or he could go all the way up to the top. It's entirely down to him. There's no traffic there. It's a natural angle for the ball. I
I
certainly
quite
wouldn't take the middle one now.
I like the Tarzan. I like the swing round.
I wouldn't take the middle one
Swing
now.
off the vines. I like the play the yellow.
Yeah.
You got Marjorie. Go Drew 5. Play that one.
He's got to get this cue ball back
Yeah,
quite
now
a
you've got to
way.
be Precise.
Yeah, see, now he's in a little bit of bother,
Yeah, I
because
didn't like that shot, to be honest.
has he got the angle to swing that round those reds?
He can still swing round. We had a better angle the last time.
Yeah,
didn't we?
yeah.
And he's slightly angled as well.
That's
Here he
okay.
comes.
Yeah, that's
Don't worry about it, Woody. I'm talking nonsense.
No, I
You
didn't.
nailed it.
It is a little bit deceiving. I didn't see. I thought he might be hitting the red, and he's got round the back of that.
He's
So
got a
fair
nice
play to him.
angle there, Yeah.
Fair play to him.
And he's on the black.
A little bit of
Played
right hand
nice way.
side on this to swing it off for 2
Check it
rails.
up. Check it up. Don't hit it thick like he did earlier. He did the same thing. Did the same thing earlier in the first match.
Well, Scott's got a choice here. Personally, I think he's got to go.
Yeah, that's a bit snatchy on that word. Right.
Took his extension, but it is
He
only
needed
15
this,
seconds.
Scott, he needed this, but he's got to take them. And the yellow's quite safe as well.
It's a nice shot.
Yeah, so it takes the pressure off.
That's a
little
nice shot for a man who's under pressure, and
Yeah.
I like the way he's played that.
bit. Yeah.
It's a tougher out of the 2 choices, and he just went for it. But he's got to be
I think
quicker.
where Woody's put that yellow, he's took a bit of pressure off. It's still not comfortable. You can see that from that shot.
Scott keeps forgetting he's on a 15-second shot
It's
clock.
not comfortable, is he?
You've got to get down
not
on the
settled.
shot and wait for the beeps, and then cue the shot.
Yeah, I think
That's
this
nice.
is it. That's a nice shot.
Yeah, so now all he's got to do is just pop the red in.
Yeah, this could get him going.
I'd
This
probably
could get
try
him
and bring
going.
the white back for the same bag if this was me.
Yes, this has got him going. Look, there you go. That's a shot. So black in the corner, 2-1. It's been a theme of the night. 2-0 up every game, isn't it? Two gone back to 2-1 every game.
Yep.
And here we go again.
2-1. Woody will kick himself there.
Yeah, he will. So he missed one, a cut, didn't he, in the first match?
Yep.
He hit it thick. He
So
did
he
exactly the
did.
same there.
He did.
The old Muhammad Ali jab. Got to take him out. Will that give Foley the boost he needs for the night? Just in time for him. See how he plays here. I think it'll give him a confidence boost. Let's see what happens.
Let's see where we go from here. Oh,
Just as got the confidence boost, that's not what you
Yeah.
need, is it?
no.
Hey, that's just unlucky there.
Although saying that, he hasn't left a clearance anywhere unless Woody thinks he can play a skill shot in this bottom left yellow. Yellows are the ball. He's got to put the white behind the line. He's playing reds. Fair enough. Just to take control, but he's got a big problem down this. I mean, it does. I suppose there's a plant that pushes the red inside the yellow, off the rail maybe.
It's one of them situations. This is such an unusual tournament for us. I mean, we're not the ultimate. You get twixt in between. You're looking at the shot clock. You think, do I tie it up? Do I go for it? So many things going on in your head, and you've got 15 seconds to think about it. So
Yeah, it's not a great shot.
yeah.
Now, this is the problem that Scott's shown so far. He comes to the table thinking he's got 45 seconds,
Yeah.
and then he rushes down to the shot.
I don't think he settled to that last frame. He took a nice finish that last frame, and he played it in a confident way. So we'll see if we get a
Surely, yeah, you
confident
just
vote
play the
now.
loss of turn.
Yeah.
Just the.
Oh, no,
Scotty, what are
no.
you doing?
Bloody hell on the red.
It's just the loss of turn.
Yeah. That says to me he ain't thinking clearly.
He's looking at it now. He's backed himself into a corner here.
Yeah.
And all of a sudden the shot
look
clock.
at the balls
yeah.
now. Look where he's left to free.
got a
To
skill
me,
shot,
he's not.
these.
Yeah.
He's got a skill shot. It.
Yeah.
Oh. Yeah, he backed himself into a corner there. And
Yeah,
he
it was
took the wrong shot.
Wrong shot.
The skill shot, the loss of turn shot in the bottom left was the shot. The red was tied up.
Yeah. You ain't got time to think. It's a say. You don't say you ain't got time
Now,
to think. 15
Woody can
seconds.
play this red off the yellow. It will just clip the other red and then go in. He's got to play it quickly, but that opens everything up. Oh, it looks like he's just playing it direct.
You just bump into that other red. Play better than that.
I think I'd have played it off the
Yeah.
yellow. Opened everything up.
Yeah, I think that red goes. He just wanted a bit more of a bump there. He's okay here. He's got this in his locker. Red in the left pocket.
Good
yeah,
shot.
And he's on the red. There we go.
Very nice
But-
shot that.
And I think Woody will be confident there.
As long as he's got enough of the red, you stun it back.
Yeah. Just is he on it? What?
It didn't go.
Well, oh, he didn't go.
Well,
No, I don't know.
If it did,
If it did, it's a
if it
poor
did
shot.
go, it was a poor shot
That-
because
that
he would have
was-
snookered
That
himself
was
on
the
top of
opposite
that.
way. It looked like it did go, didn't it?
And now Scott's got a chance because he can. Doesn't matter if he misses this. As long as he gets the white down. Oh, I think he might have left this.
I don't know. I'm giving up these camera angles. I don't know. Every time I think it goes, it's don't. He's got the up and down.
The up and down's difficult.
Yeah.
White, that red's quite a way off that cushion.
I tell you what, I think he's okay here. Yeah.
Good
Perfect.
shot. Very nice
Perfect.
shot from Woody there.
You're right, just compose yourself for one shot. This is a match winner. Oh, he had to play it soft for me. I tell you what, he was playing it hard. He's got the.
No, I think
the
he's
second
alright.
wild.
I think
Yeah.
he's alright.
He's got the second prize, hasn't he?
Well, no, because Scott's going to pot this yellow and then snooker on the top yellow, and Woody's in all sorts of trouble.
No.
Again, it's a frame that has just got away from Woody.
It's tough out there though. 15 it is tough.
I'll tell you what,
That's not again.
Scott's
it's
got
not-
away with that a little
yeah,
bit,
it's
to be
not a
honest.
Great shot though. If he can.
In and out of the jaws.
Come up.
No, I think the yellow's in the way.
He'll hit this thick in the jaws. He's hit too thick, but the yellow is still hard.
He
He's got a plant.
didn't mind missing that.
No, I think he's got the plant. If you're confident, take the plant here, surely.
You could play the one in the middle and try and flick the yellow out because the yellow at the top's on.
You think that's better than the
Yeah, I
plant?
do. Yeah, that's the shot. But he's hit it
That's
again.
right,
He's hit
yeah.
it too hard, too
Yeah.
thick, whichever you want to call it.
I think the plant you can get right, only because it was balling out.
Now
you
he's
get
got,
the right,
he's got to play
right
this yellow.
behind it.
And he's got to get this yellow really tight inside this black. Oh, hello. Good
I
shot.
nailed it.
What a shot that is. Yeah, very, very nice that
I
shot.
didn't expect that.
I didn't expect him to have the balls to
No,
play it. The
no.
way he's been playing all night, he didn't have that shot in his locker. But here we go, 2-all with 2 minutes left. Mark Brazier is going to be
3-2.
absolutely loving this.
Thriller. Joe Fraser.
Right. Now, the way I see this is that there's not enough time for another frame, the way
No.
these boys are playing.
Bray should be through.
They've played 4 frames and 5 minutes per frame. So, or 4.5 minutes per frame, there's only 2.5 minutes left. So, I think, to be honest, it's going to finish a draw.
Cheers, Dino. I've settled on the fact that I love you too. You gorgeous man.
It's all right, Dino. He's new to this commentary lot. He's just not settled yet.
Right. Could be the golden you're looking for. I'll tell you that would.
Oh, cat and amongst
Cat
the
amongst the
pigeons.
pigeons. Could it be? Cup breaking. Flack's moving. Nothing's kicking into it, isn't it?
Bro, it's dry again. I'll tell you what, if Scott was to win this match, Woody, he'll be devastated because
Yeah.
he should have put this to bed twice now.
Yeah.
It probably should be 4-0 to Woody,
Yeah.
and he's found himself 2-all from silly errors.
The only thing, if Woody draws, it's still in his hands. He beats Cooper, but kind of, because obviously the 6-8 comes into play.
A draw suits nobody apart from
Razor,
Mr. Brazier.
Yeah. Razor's like, you get the party poppers out as a draw, he's already through. He's just come over, he's having a little dance. He's just playing. He's dancing. I've never seen moves like it. He's got the hips, do the dips, that man.
You got no business taking extensions in this frame. I'm sorry. These are just pot balls. Because if you don't pot them, Woody's not going to either. So you just got to give these a belt now. It's over a minute. Nah, sorry.
Where's this?
Nah, I'm sorry. This is not the right way to play
No.
this. But look, I'm not on the table. They are. Woody's not rushing, so he doesn't think he can do it either.
No.
I think Woody's settling for the draw here.
Yeah.
Now, the interesting thing about a draw is that they both got one more crack at a whip.
Woody's playing Cooper and
But
it's
it becomes must win, yeah, for
Yeah.
Woody.
But it's just, you just take it like a tournament. You win the game, you're through. So Woody's in that slightly better position.
I think a draw, Scott's pretty much out, but there is still an opportunity for a 6-red shootout.
Yeah, of course, yeah.
But that would mean Woody and Ricky would have to draw, I think.
Yeah.
Or Woody would, yeah. It's
Yeah.
a tough one.
I definitely think Woody would kick himself in this match because he had this match won, Woody, didn't he?
Oh, without a doubt.
7,
Yeah, without a doubt, Woody should have won this match, and that draw puts Mr. Brazier through, guaranteed.
Yeah, he's next to us, he's dancing.
So he's happy with that.
He's doing the old brass, brace your bash. No, I think you've been the best player of the night, to be honest.
Got away with the last match.
So the next match up will be Brazier and Scott, because
Yeah.
Brazier's already through.
Yeah, and the big finish at the end.
Right, so here we go. This match is it's not a token match in any way, shape or form, but it's an interesting one because Scott has to win this to give himself any chance of going through at all. It's still not in his hands. It's in Ricky Cooper's hands as to whether as to who goes through here. Mark Brazier's guaranteed at least a 6-red shootout to see who tops the group, and that all comes down to whether Scott can beat Mark in this match. He's more than capable. And I've got to be honest, he should have lost the last match, so he's going to be on a little bit of a high. as he knows he should be out at this stage, so he's free rolling a little bit. If that's his, if that's the way his mind works, it's certainly the way mine would be working. If I'm free rolling, I'm a bit more confident. So let's see if that pans out in this match. Chase is just going to set them up. I think Mark Brazier won the lag, so Brazier first to break.
Sorry? Won every leg? Yeah, so far, yeah. Oh yeah, every leg, yeah. In fact, that was probably the worst one, that one. Thought of practice yesterday, didn't it? 8 frames of black lagging every frame. How them do you win? I'll tell you what, I got one about there yesterday and lost.
Chase taking his time, obviously doesn't want to go home early tonight. Right, so here we go. Will Brazier come through with what I predicted was that golden break tonight? Not seen a golden break for a long time.
Yeah, you kick on that black.
Evening, Shaky.
Kick on that black,
yeah, much better, mate. Still got a few issues, but nothing that time won't heal. Bit wheezy if I do too much exercise, so I'm using that as my excuse.
Yeah, no star jumps in the commentary box, Craig.
Yeah. Off the beer for a few weeks just to let my body recover as well. But yeah, thanks everybody for the messages I received. It was well appreciated. And as Shaky said, I'm much more healthy now than I was 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, it's good to hear.
So Mark's taken control of this frame. He's just going to pop this yellow up to the top, I'd imagine.
Yeah, he can let his arm go down. He's guaranteed through. I
Sharp.
fancy him from here. Not this clearance, but to win this game.
Yeah, I mean, look, we've said it a couple of times. I think Mark, if he usually does look back over these matches. I think he came over and said he was the first to admit that he got away with it a little bit against Ricky, but I think he has had the run of the balls most of the night, but he has played some decent pool. He's probably deserves to be where he is, so fair play to him.
Yeah, he's had the run, but he's
definitely not contagious, Shaky.
He's been the most steady.
Definitely a choice, mate. I'm going to Scotland next weekend, so I'm sure I'll be getting on it. I'll be with Twigger and Willie, so I'm hoping they both buy me a beer. Yeah, Scott's back to where he was. He's not played well tonight, Scott.
No.
This reminds me a little bit of Twigger a couple of weeks ago. Didn't really get the run of the balls, and then to add to that, didn't play very well. So
he's found himself chasing it. I'm going to try not to use the word settled, but he's just chasing it now, and it's hard. And this is the difference. If someone is 1-2, look, he's played a lovely shot there. It's a great shot.
yeah, you're right. Confidence is a huge factor in this game.
Mental game, isn't it? It's a mental game. We've got the big finale in the last match to come.
Yeah, it's going to be an interesting one because, like I say, Ricky's still got it in his hands. He knows he has. As far as that's a good shot by Mark there. As far as I'm concerned, Scott should be letting his arm go a little bit in this match because he shouldn't be here. He shouldn't really still have a chance to go through.
Yeah,
so in my mind, he's free rolling. So he should just be letting his arm go and enjoying himself.
Yeah, trouble is, Brazier's free rolling as well.
To a degree, he'll want to win the group, and he knows that if he loses, that Ricky's more than capable of beating Woody, and then he's 6 red shooting, and at 51 years old, sorry, you don't really want to be doing that.
Brazier's through. 6-1-1.
Not if Ricky wins and Brazier loses. They're on a 6 red shootout. Two tops of group.
Oh, for top. Sorry,
Yeah.
sorry, mate. Yeah.
But looks like he's taking a 1-0 lead here.
Yeah, he's going to take this. the aim is just get through. You're always going to get a tough group in the last 16. I'd say cream rises. You're going to get a tough group in the last 16. You have to get through. And,
this is just to correct you slightly. This is to get into the last 16. So this is a last 32 match. So this will get him into the last 16. The last 16 groups, we did talk about it earlier on. We talked about the first group through, the second group through, third group through. We talked about the first two. George Taylor, Andy Biggs, Michael Cairns. They will be waiting for the runner-up of next week's group. And James Goldsmith, Carl Shepherd and Darren Hill are waiting for the winner of this group, which looks like being Mr. Brazier at this point. So, you know, the groups are getting tougher.
that's what I mean, yeah, to get to the last 16.
There's no real weak players in the last
top or
16.
second isn't a big, that's what I mean. There's not a lot of...
There's some big names that I was surprised didn't get through. I was surprised that Mr. Herring didn't get through. But, you know, that's the way the balls roll. Other than that, I think all the group winners, other than yourself, Jamie, sorry to rub that in, have actually followed up their form.
Yeah,
I
just want to get back in the commentary box and see.
I mean, Joe Gamble.
That's all I want,
Joe Gamble was second in your group. He's obviously out as well, so that just proves that was a pretty weak group.
Kick him there when he's down. I just want to get back to the commentary box.
Yeah, you know.
That's all I wanted.
Well, you're in charge next week.
Oh yeah, you got to be nice with this week.
Yeah. We've retired the shot of the day button for this group because it only counted for the first 16 groups. We've still got to get that vote in as well as to who wins shot of the day, because they get their money back, 30 quid on that. So we'll do that probably in the next couple of weeks. Maybe I'll stick it up on the club Facebook page and leave it for a couple of weeks to see who the voting goes for. So will Mr. Brazier... Oh, it's a foul there.
Foul,
yeah, he's admitted that. Fair play to him. Touched the ball. Table. He just touches the ball as he sets himself. There you go.
Oh. Yeah.
Hoping he admits it.
Trim them fingernails.
Yeah, he's not the sort of player that wouldn't admit that himself, so fair play.
Right.
So that's balling down to Scott. Anywhere on the table. He's still not moving quickly.
Yeah. So we got.
Yeah, see, that was a sort of in and out shot there. He didn't hit it hard enough to split the balls, and he hit it too hard to hold for the one in the middle, so it was almost like a nothing shot there.
Still in it, as you say, Crow, still in it. He's got to win this match.
It's a big shot this. If he splits these and doesn't pot the yellow, he's in trouble.
Right,
yeah. Like I said.
Yeah. Just not his night, I think. Jabby. Done a tribute to George Foreman there. Bit of a jab. Right, should be having to grill him. He's still got a chance. I just think the way these both are playing, it's going to be very hard for him.
Good attempt. I don't think he's got anything out of that. I don't think the red goes past the yellow into the middle, and certainly doesn't go in the top. So
no,
let's probably end a break unless he can find something. What's he looking at here?
I've got to watch that edge of his glove.
Just played nice safety shot there. He'd be pleased with that one.
Yeah.
So Scott's got now to find something. This is the sort of shot I'd be playing here, Jamie. If I was in this position, I'd smash that top yellow in the top right,
Yeah.
just to show everyone on the stream that I can.
Show your minerals.
I don't know. Maybe it's just me. I know there's 17 minutes left in the match, but I don't think Scott's in a position to be playing safety. I think he's got to try and force this match.
Yeah.
Put Mark off his kilter a little bit. Mark's quite happy to play safety. He's quite happy to just tip tap his way through the match. He doesn't really mind
Yeah.
drawing. He just doesn't want to lose. So
Yeah. The only thing, I agree. The only thing I will say is the way Foley and Brazier are playing. If he gives it to a short race, obviously the time ticks by. If he can win 2-1, he's more likely to win 2-1 than he is to get to the 4. The way they've been playing.
yeah, I mean Scott's not played well enough or quickly enough to get to 3 so far tonight. So he's actually only won 3 frames in 2 matches. So
He's got a bit of momentum. He won the last 2 against Woody. Woody let him off a bit.
yeah, he did. Yeah, Woody should have won all 4 of those frames.
But he still is.
Fair enough. Not the best of outcomes again. So
Try and play snooker, try and slow roll this off.
now I'd accept the snooker now, just
Yeah,
off
I
the
think
bottom
so.
left of this yellow, and just pop the white behind it. Try and get it nice and tight. Yeah, that's okay. I think he's left the red.
Yeah, if you
I
get
think he's
out
left the
for it.
path. Yeah, but obviously Mark won't want to play that red unless he thinks he can pot it.
Yeah. The time's ticking by. This ain't going 4 now.
Yeah, Mark's not going to move that red. He's going to play off the side rail, try and move one of the other 2. It's a good shot. And he's left.
He's got an angle if he wants to go
It's
aggressive.
too fine.
But he can play.
I don't think he can pot this and get across to the other yellow. It's too. He needed to be 6 inches further across the table. I don't think he's got the angle there. Might prove me wrong. The pocket's quite generous, but he'd have to play so much side on this and screw probably.
He's gone that way.
That's not a bad effort.
No. So he had options there. Fair enough. He's saying times. He's still got time. Even if it takes 14 minutes to win 2 frames, win 2-1.
Yeah, there's plenty of time.
keep
I
the short race.
I just think he needs to force himself because Mark's quite comfortable. You know, you got to get Mark out of his stride here, I think, and Scott's just not doing that.
Mm-hmm.
Mark's left him an angle here though. He could just play the yellow in the top left, and I think there's enough of the yellow to pot it. So just leave yourself a wide shot and go for it. Don't need to do much here. Probably want to get. Yeah, that's good. He's got a shot here.
Yeah.
Doesn't need to do too much with it. He should be over shot at the black. It goes in 5 pockets at the moment, maybe 6 if he nudges it slightly. Yeah, good shot. So
One good one
now
now.
it's come over a little bit further than he wanted it, but
Yeah, a bit close to the rail.
no,
but
he could
one
take
good
this.
one.
I think it goes in the middle. If it goes in the middle, I'd be taking it in the middle.
Yeah. Yeah, let gravity take over. It's much harder in the corner. If it don't, he's got a shot to the corner. I think it does go in the middle. He's got the corner.
That's
I
in.
think he
Yeah,
nailed it,
it's
didn't
in.
he? Has he?
Oh, no, that looked like that rolled off
did
to
that
me.
drift?
Yeah,
That did.
to look at this table because I did detect a slight left drift, and that definitely looked like it
It's
drifted
going
to
in.
me.
That drifted. 100% that drifted.
Yeah, although that was a sharp drift, so I think that might have been a finger mark.
Yeah.
I'll get Smithy to have another look at it, but that definitely looked like it drifted to
He's
me.
missed that though. He's got his roll. I think
Yeah.
that's justice a little bit there. That definitely did drift. You can see it from the replay. That was going in. It drifted. So he's got his justice. And it's one. Well, surely not going to jinx him here. It'll be 1-1 with 12 and a half minutes to go.
Yeah, we'll get
Game
Mark to
on.
look at that drift because I noticed that there was a slight drift when I was watching from my hospital bed into the top left pocket. which obviously would be the same if it's drifting away from the top right pocket. So we'll get that looked at after this match, or after this night. I'm not going to change it through the night.
No.
Right, so here we go. We're into this now, 1-1, and it is Mark's break. And he's got a yellow top left, so yellows all look nice.
Yeah,
50 current viewers. Hope you're enjoying the show.
Bullseye. It's interesting. Foley's still got a chance.
These balls on. He knows a draw's good for him as well. Draw's no good for Scott, obviously.
Scott's still in it.
Great shot. Now Mark's done exactly what he did earlier on. He's just upped his pace a little bit and just showing his class a little bit here. But he's just drifted a little bit further than he wanted to with this, because he would have wanted to come down the left-hand side of the table.
Can cannon them, I think.
Yeah, you think he's going to have to. He didn't want to. I think he just wanted to take the one in the bottom right.
Soft cannon, you're in. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, it's a good shot, that.
Yeah, he's done that. It's been a theme of the night. When he's needed to take a good finish, he's taken it, hasn't he?
And just a little soft screw here. Take the ball in the same bag, or you could stun it for the middle. Yeah, nice.
Yeah, he's nice.
And now he can do all sorts here. He goes in all three pockets.
Yeah.
And the middle. So, yeah, lovely. Really nice finish, this.
Yeah, steady. Yeah, I think that's been the theme. When he needs to do something, Brazier, he does it.
Yep.
Yeah.
Very nice
Go
finish.
again.
Right, we'll be back in 1 sec. So as we've said all along, Mark just needs the draw to win the group. Scott now needs 2 frames in 10 minutes. It's his break, so he won't give up, I shouldn't think, although he does look a bit downbeat.
I had to call it on my own teammate, and I was like, I said to my father, I feel really bad calling it, but I have to call it. But I have to,
Yeah, it's not a terrible break. Yeah, he needed to get that one. Oh, now all the yellows have got a pocket, so... Yeah, it's nice. He's just got to... Oh, he needed to... For me, I think he needed to get on to this one on the left a bit sooner. But again, he split the table slightly, so he's got to mind his work. Oh, that's a great effort. It was a bit unlucky there. Didn't quite manage to get across the table, though, so Mark's now got a choice of how he takes these away, but he can take them away because they all do go. He's just going to try and take the inside line. Oh no, he's not got that. He's clipped the first yellow. Didn't want to do that.
Probably needs a win here. You get a shift on.
That's just been the theme of the night, though. Mark's got away with it slightly.
Yeah, it's just when he needs to.
Yep.
He takes them, doesn't he?
He's played well enough tonight.
Yeah, he's just been the most steady overall. He's not played his best by any means, but he's just done enough, hasn't he? That's what you do. Build yourself into tournaments.
Oh, he's been unlucky there.
Yeah.
Wasn't quite on the yellow, though. Yeah, I was saying that earlier on, Chaz. It's tough when you lose your first match. You're then trying to get into, you're chasing your tail a little bit, and he didn't play particularly well in his second game against Woody, even though Woody let him off and he came back for a draw. So, yeah, I think Brazier's had the run of the balls, but he's definitely played well. So,
yeah, I think he's just done enough. It's not been electric by any means, but he's done enough.
He's turned in two really nice finishes.
Yeah,
really nice finishes. Yeah, the last frame in this match was really good, and the one to go 3-1 up against Woody.
He's done every match, hasn't he? When he needed
sorry, Ricky. Yeah, he's. Hello. Scott's had a little bit of run there.
Right, here's the peacock. You're already through. This will guaranteed top spot. Yeah, he's upping his pace there. Up your pace. Peacock, clear him out. I think it's a bit of plumage here. I think they take these. I've got to feed him. Look at that, Mike. This is the key shot. Got to put it. Yeah, I fancy him from here. Take them out. I fancied him when he first got. He's upping his pace. Bit of plumage. It's all his throat. Get that top spot guaranteed. And then we're in for the big finale in the last match. There we go. Lovely.
This is when I think Mark's at his best, when he's moving quickly around the table.
Said it tonight. When he's took out the dishes, he's up to his pace, isn't he?
Very confident.
Yeah. Screw this into the side rail. Put it back in the corner. There we go.
Yeah, another nice finish.
3-1.
That probably will put pay to Scott.
Yeah.
6 minutes to win 3 frames. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a mint. He's. Oh, I don't know a lot about him. He's better than this, and.
Oh, he's definitely better than this. Yeah, no doubt.
But on the night, he's not deserved to go through. It's not been his night. Praise deserves to be top, and then the big one to finish the night with Cooper and Woody. And Woody could read the fact that he now needs a win, whereas if he had won that last one, he could have had a 6-0 for a draw.
Yeah, either way, he's got a win, though, hasn't he? So
yeah,
you know.
But he had that comfort back of his draw to get 6 red. You know what I mean? But he knows what he's got to do. And so does the hat.
Fair point, Shaky. Fair point, mate.
Sorry, fellas. Where's this being shown?
YouTube. Yeah. No, there is an app you can download, Touch Tunes, but you have to then pay for it through PayPal.
What's it called?
Touch Tunes, it's called.
Is that on there?
This is on here.
Hello, everybody on YouTube. What's that called, sorry, mate?
Touch Tunes.
Yeah. Sounds alright. Just not be his night. Friday. So I've been there. We start chasing it. It's tougher and tougher. Not to tie you up a bit. So I think Brazier deservedly will finish top. And we've got a shootout to come. Second place. We just got to dot the I's and cross the T's in this match first.
It's a good shot.
Yeah, you watch him up his pace again here.
We can now.
Yeah.
You know, he's got that comfort blanket, if you like, with being 3-1 up. If he loses his frame, he's still in front. So, yeah, he's certainly the best player of the night. He's not been at his imperious best, but he's done more than enough to win this group.
Enough. And sometimes in tournaments, work your way to your best, don't you? Just do the job. Do the job.
Well, Scott could have a little bit of fun here.
Right, yeah.
I've never said it right.
Again, that sums out the red. He's blocked the yellow.
Just block the yellow, yeah.
Yeah.
It's one of those nights for Scott.
Yeah, it happens. It happens.
And then he's gone and put himself in real trouble. But look, it is what it is. Scott knows he's better than this.
Yeah. Bit of dead rubber here for the last 3 minutes 30. Got the big one to come.
Mark will be well aware that he's 3 minutes in, so you don't really need to do that, but
It's okay.
fair play.
You got any predictions for the big finale? Craig, the one
Oh,
they
well,
played tonight?
yeah, Ricky's shown a bit of class. Woody has shown that he's got a miss in him tonight, so I think that's that lack of practice that's shown Woody up a little bit.
Yeah.
So if the balls go Woody's way, I think he could win it.
Yeah.
But I do think it all depends on the breaks in that match. I
Yeah.
really do.
It's crucial, isn't it? The way the balls go. Woody's got to take, when he gets chances, he's got to take them. He's just had a few times where I know he's had the same shot twice, and where he cut it and he cut it too
Yeah.
thick. He's got to cut them out of his game. He's got to take his chances.
Got to be honest as well, Ricky's break hasn't been the best, so Woody has definitely got a chance in that match.
Yeah, it's all to play for. Obviously, Cooper only needs a draw,
There we go.
so it probably makes it 7-30.
Now this could be interesting because I think is it Scott's break next.
Okay.
Now I did predict a golden break.
Hey, we could count him out here. Golden break, golden duck.
Right, we'll be
Game
back
on.
once Chase has set him up. Right, so I'm predicting that a golden break is the only way Scott gets through in this group.
Here we go.
He's got the black
Black
moon
move,
the
here we
wrong
go, kick
way.
the other side.
Oh, it's dry as well.
Yeah.
That should be all she wrote.
Yeah.
Whereas Scott obviously needs to win this match, so he needs 2 frames. Mark's a master at taking control of the table, so I don't think he'll let Scott have too much of a go at this.
No.
Having said that, those reds look lovely.
Harriet's happy. Harriet's chewing on Brazier.
Time is not on Scott's side here either.
No, he's not his friend. Balls are awkward. Even the draw's not enough. He needs to clear them up and then get him golden.
Yeah, it's a good shot from Mark there. He's just making sure it's difficult for Scott to do anything really. Yeah,
he's had enough. I was just about to say he's had enough. You can tell by his face, and that shot just proves it.
He could shake his hand if he wanted to.
Yeah, you could do. You're not causing anything for everyone else. It's just sometimes not your night. All good in that. Brazier's always got a good temperament. He's really through anyway. As I say, this is the calm before the storm. The big match is to come.
Now Mark's just got one problem here. Obviously, these two yellows are stuck together. They don't really go anywhere, and he's not got an angle here to break them out. So
literally pop this ball.
30 seconds to go though.
Take your time.
Doesn't really matter, does it?
Yeah. You literally pop the next ball, then shake hands.
I think I'd be trying for a shot of the day here.
Oh yeah.
Bit of bottom right, screw it off the top rail, side rail, come back round, split the yellows. How
I
about
tell you
that?
what, I like your style.
There you
I
go.
like your profile. He's got the yellow, right?
He's gone the other way.
10,
I think it would have looked better.
Yeah,
off
got it, yeah.
Yeah, it would look better off 2 rounds.
6, 5,
5 seconds to go.
Yeah.
That's the end of that.
I'll
So
tell you
they'll
what.
shake hands and 3-2
Yeah, I
win.
think Brazier deservedly top, and we've got the big match to come.
Right, and we'll be joining you in 1 minute. So we can confirm then that Mark Brazier wins the group, and that means that he joins James Goldsmith, Carl Shepherd and Darren Hill. The dates of that match will change now because I think Mark can only make one of the dates. So I just need to check with people like Mr. Biggs. I think he can make any night. So next week is Bill Race, Terry Daly, myself and Andrew Byrne. And then the following week, the 7th of April, at the moment it's Farron. The winner of next week's group is due to play again, so we may have to move next week's group. But I just need to check with Mr. Coppen as to his dates that he's available in April, and then we can go from there. But yeah, to confirm that Mark Brazier now moves into a group with James Goldsmith, Carl Shepherd and Darren Hill.
Right, this is the big one.
Right, so last match of the night. Ricky Cooper to break.
Right. See, Woody needs to win, so it's more important. He needs to get off to a good
And that
start.
may well be Ricky's best break of the night. That's actually come out very nicely. Got an argument. The red flew into the middle bag, and there's not too much safe here. Yellow over the right-hand pocket. Centre pocket is could be an issue, but it's easily moved. So he's just going to take control by taking the yellows. And he's left himself a lovely angle here to nudge that yellow away if he wants to. I'm not sure it's the right choice because it's not guaranteed to be on another ball. He could drop onto it and maybe drop it in the middle because it looks like there is a gap there.
Yeah. Right, big finale. Cooper, I think Cooper just needs out of his place a bit.
Well, I mean, don't forget, a draw's good for Ricky,
Yeah.
so he doesn't really need to rush this. For me, I think the most important thing for Ricky is to win the first frame. So if he can get ahead, then Woody will be chasing. So for me, if I was in Ricky's situation, I'd want to be winning this frame at all costs.
Yeah. To stick to his common thing, if you're indecisive, I do the same thing. You can overthink sometimes. Just take the ball by the horns and say, what do you need to win? If you take the first frame, he's well under the pump. That one awkward ball, the yellow over the right hand side. I mean, it does go in the middle, but you have to be really precise.
Yeah, it's actually a really good shot, but he could play the yellow off the other yellow.
He's trying to get on that other yellow now, and he's not. So that's gone wrong. You need to be precise. You need to be right behind that, and then
Perhaps left
let
this one a
gravity.
little bit too long, but
Yeah. Now it's gone wrong because it's a bit awkward to get back on it. That was his chance to get on it.
oh,
And
didn't want
that's
that.
even worse. So I say the
didn't
shot
want
before,
that.
he needs to get on that ball. You need to get right. It's one of them shots you need to get right behind it, and he's not. And now it's escalated, domino effect. And it's really good news for Woody. He's in no man's land here. He's in absolute no man's land. Surely, oh, can he get past it?
Yeah, I don't think he can pot
No,
it.
no, he's in no man's land.
Oh,
He's
he's
playing nice
nudged
out
it.
and then he kicked it back out. Right, Woody.
Good opportunity here
Yeah,
for Woody. Yellow's
he's had
fairly
a-
safe.
He's had a few of these tonight. Let's say, pick your route. He's had a few of these. He's
Hang on
took
one
a
sec.
few. He's not took.
Mark, ding.
And Fraser leaving the building. Right, Woody.
Sorry about that. Yeah, I was just organising Mark Brazier for his next round because there's a few shift issues coming up.
Yeah, he's still got the England comment in, didn't he?
Yeah. Did he let us know he's playing for England? Yeah.
He did.
Big shot here.
Yeah,
He's gone for it now, Woody. Where's your minerals now, my friend? Now, that's not actually a bad shot from Ricky because he hasn't left Woody an easy pot and there's no safety pot.
I miss we were talking to Brazier then, saying goodbye to Brazier and saying well done, but I miss what Woody did. He was in the balls and he had to play safety. So I say it's all about his
It's thick.
white ball.
It's thick. It's thick again.
You got to take chances if you're Woody.
They do say if you're out of form, you let the ball thick, so Woody's proving that theory tonight.
Yeah. And it's a gift really for Cooper. We should get this. Gets this 99 tons out of 100. I said that earlier, and he missed one. But he's got this one.
There you go. So he's in there. So we'll be back in a sec. Right, here we go then.
Right.
So, this is Woody to break.
Yeah,
1-0 down.
This is. I'm going to use it again. I used it in the first round. Massive.
Dry.
Yeah. Woody's. He's been in the balls a few times and just. I think it's positional.
I think he
He's
might
got
have
time.
put a little bit too much into that break.
Yeah. He needs to, if he gets any chance like he did last frame, he's got to take them. This is it now. Do or die. 1-0 down. Also, draw's no good for him.
These
He needs to
balls,
take
these balls look lovely for Ricky though.
Yeah, he needs some help first.
Hello.
So,
Right, so these reds do look lovely from Ricky's point of view. If I was Ricky here, I'd be taking as much time as I wanted to. He's used his extension already, and just rolling these balls around. I wouldn't be doing too much with the cue ball. That's it. Top right now with that red. Bottom left. These are dollies if you can keep the white steady.
yep, just don't overthink.
Well, I think
not
that's
fine
probably.
one, but-
I do actually think that's one of Ricky's faults.
Yeah.
He does overthink things.
Like that.
Yeah, there's no need for that. He should.
Like
He
that.
should have just done that white, said dead centre, and that red definitely goes bottom left.
So, that's what I like to do about commentary. I remember you do see people's traits, didn't you? When
Yeah,
you,
yeah.
Because you've seen it from here.
He's going to tie up that red in the middle here. Yep.
Got that.
I could
but he's
see
tied
that a
up the other
mile
way.
away. I could
Well,
see
you
that a
called it.
mile away.
He called it, he got his phone out and called it.
No, he's got a chance here though to get it back out again. If he can pot the red in the top right and screw into that yellow on the left, but he's no guarantee of being on anything. He may, if he's lucky, be on the red in the middle. But this is a tricky shot. This, but he's put
Yeah.
himself in this position.
Yeah. And I think it's
Right.
indecisive.
He's seen the shot, so let's see if he can take it out. Yeah,
Yeah, he rushed that.
he just stabbed it at the last minute. Now,
Right, you got to think here, Woody. It's been a field of night. You got time.
if that red goes off that yellow, I'd be playing it as a loss of turn.
Would you not?
Oh, I'd play the loss of turn.
Yeah, yeah.
And I'd make sure, you've got to make sure the white comes up behind the black. Don't leave it in the bottom right, Woody.
Yeah, it's okay.
Beautiful.
He's played that nice.
Yeah, and that's now opened the balls up for Woody.
But he's played that nice. That'll give him a boost.
Don't think this doubles in the bottom right, does it?
The neutrals want a Woody win for this frame because it makes things really interesting.
No, I didn't think that
Okay.
double went. No,
So,
again,
I still don't
he's,
think Cooper suits the shot clock, match clock.
he doesn't like it, no.
No.
But then who does?
No.
Woody's got this yellow into the bottom left. I think that's the only one he can take, but he's just got to be careful about what he gets himself into. If he can screw it straight back onto the bag, onto the rail, sorry, and come past the red in the middle of the table, he has got a chance here.
Yeah.
He's not even looking at it, you know. I'd definitely be playing the one closest to the cue ball. That's all right. That's a good shot. Yeah, that's a really good shot.
I think that's a great shot. Don't go if it don't go in. That's a fantastic shot. He's got all his balls out.
That's a really nice shot. That, yeah. It's come out really well.
In fact, yeah, he shot the day back if it was that. He played that really well.
Yeah, it would have been nice if Woody had managed to beat Scott as he should have done earlier. Would have been winner take. I mean, it is winner takes all anyway, I guess.
It's still in his hands. He's got obviously he knows he needs to win.
Yeah.
And that first frame was massive, but he needs this. If he goes 2
This is a brave shot. This is a brave shot. This. Yeah.
It's okay.
He's got to play the top.
No, let it all go.
He's got to play the top left one, top right one now though, and this has not been his strength today.
I'll take one in the middle.
I wouldn't know.
No?
No.
I think
That was too easy. He's left. For me, I think that yellow that he's just turned down could come back and bite him on the backside.
He's got to be, I think that the yellow down the rail at the top left played last. As I say that, he's thrown in one. I think
that was a screw
if you
shot.
had the plan to play that last, and you can leave yourself in the black to the opposite corner or the middle.
He needed to screw that.
Yeah.
Now he's got to play the one in the middle. Now the only thing that is in his favour, if he can just keep the white from going too far.
He can flick off the yellow for the snooker. I think he'll go for it.
If he can keep the white from going too far, he's not going to leave an easy red. That's a good shot.
Yeah, he's played it nice weight.
Now he's back on track. He can take the bottom right, bottom left, and leave the top left for last ball.
Yeah, I think you've got to play that shot last ball because you can play it dead weight.
No, not this. Oh, Woody, what are you doing?
This is giving it a chance to go wrong now, isn't he? But he's okay, but I don't understand that shot. He had the angle on that yellow to the bottom right to get back, and then stop to dart.
He's going to leave himself a tricky shot here, I think.
Yeah, he's not going to get close to it, is he? He's not going to get close to it. He's going to back yourself.
He's on it, so it's not so bad. He would have been a bit closer if he'd gone the other way, but he's...
So you got to roll this. I wouldn't pump it. Just roll it, take your medicine, play the black to the...
No, I think you can punch this and screw back 2 or 3 inches for the bottom right.
Yeah.
I think as long as I think I'm cueing this because you know you've got to back yourself.
No, I just think dead weight. You give it.
Yeah, that's the way to play that. That's exactly the way to play that. Punch it in, get on the black.
Right, this is key. Different strikes for different folks.
How many blacks is he going to miss tonight?
But why is he at that pace?
Yeah, he's actually hit that one a bit too hard.
It was
quite funny actually because we was in the toilet earlier on and I said to him, "Why are you rolling that black in that bottom left corner?" I said, "You've got to punch that," and maybe he was thinking about that, but he's over punched that one. That's a good shot from Ricky. Oh, that's come out lovely as well.
Different strikes for different folks. So depends what you're most comfortable in. For me, you roll it dead weight and you give it a chance of going in. The harder you hit it, you're missing it. The more chance you've got to rattle it. Cooper takes these out, I think.
He should do.
Right, so Woody's got 3 minutes, 12 minutes to take out 3 frames. It's right under the pump. 2-0 Cooper.
Yeah, he's in trouble now, Woody, and really it's his own making. He should have beat Scott, and he should have won that last frame. So
yeah, I love Woody. He's a good mate of mine. He's missed too many vital balls.
now, for all of you out there in La La Land that are watching this that like to play a little bit of pool, Woody is giving you all a good lesson here in what happens when you don't practice, because he's just not sharp, and your talent will only take you so far. The rest of the way has got to be carried by practice, and any of you playing teams in big matches, you're going up to Yarmouth at the weekend. If you don't get some practice in between now and then, you're in trouble, I'm afraid. You're just winging it. I'm allowed to say that as well because I'm not going to Yarmouth.
Yeah. I completely agree with that, Pro. But
You're just winging it. You're just winging it.
But I also think it's on the night. You know, if you don't.
Nah. You got to give yourself
I
every
agree.
chance.
I would say I agree.
Woody is proving to you here that he's had all the chances to win the match against Scott and to win that last frame against Ricky. And the reason he didn't is he didn't melt up. He didn't bottle those blacks. He missed them because he's not in practice.
Yeah.
Brazier wouldn't miss those blacks.
Is Foley practice? Because
No.
People...
Foley's also had a bad night, you know.
So I mean, sometimes
he's also had a bad
night. He
night.
play all the time. It just don't go.
But Woody's had so many chances. Scott's not had those chances.
Yeah, no.
You know.
Okay, I'm with you.
So it's you know,
It's
it's a fact. You can't
you're
just
right.
rely on your
You're
talent. You can't do that. A wise man once said to me, "Practice makes
perfect, doesn't it?
no,
Practice
no.
makes
Practice makes permanent.
permanent.
If you practice and you never stop practicing,
Yeah.
you know, it's almost got to be to the stage where playing becomes the where you showcase how well you've practiced.
Yeah.
Not the other way around. And if practice wasn't such a big thing, why would all the top players do it? You know?
Of course, you've got practice. Yeah.
There's too many people, certainly in this club, that don't practice enough. Yeah, it's the right shot.
I will say this, Cooper. I love Cooper. He's a treble thing of mine. He's sort of got away with it in the first round, and he's kind of got away with it in this. He's not, but you can build yourself into a tournament. Play your best stuff. You get through. Do what you need to do to get through. And it looks like he's going to. And then bring your best stuff for the last 16 and onwards. Woody needs to get a move on. He needs 3 frames in 9 minutes.
Yeah, tough ask.
Especially where the balls are now.
And tonight, one of the things about tonight's matches is it's probably been what I might class as the slowest of the matches so far, or the nights so far. We've not. I think we only got one match go to 4, and that was by default.
Yeah.
3-1, 3-2,
conceded
2-2,
second,
3-2. Yeah. We've had nobody who's won 4 frames.
Yeah, none of them got going. Brazier played the most steady. He didn't play his best, he'll tell you that.
Brazier did enough to win.
Exactly.
He did enough to win, and that's
do the job.
that's all you need to do in this format.
I've watched enough World Snooker Championships. You watch them build their way into the tournament, and they don't play their best, but do enough. And then when it comes to the nut crunching time, you bring out your best form. Do enough. That's what you've got to do at this stage. And that's what Cooper's done. And that's what Brazier's done. Not writing Woody's obituary just yet, but it does look like.
Well, it helps, I suppose,
Yeah,
if
he's
your
got the
opponent
pen.
starts giving you frames.
Yeah.
Woody gave Scott 2, and he's
Yeah.
also now given.
He's done it too many times to
Yeah.
get away with it, hasn't he? He's not going to get away with it. Too many of them. Missed the crucial ball. Unfortunately for Woody. I think I played a confidence shot here. Hand into black. Got the red there. There you go.
Ooh, hello.
Ooh.
He might have snooked himself here.
Well, that was cameraing.
I think he might be alright. A little bit of side.
To me, it looks like snookered, but
Yeah, a little bit of side. He'd be alright. He can swerve this a little bit anyway. He doesn't really need to
left
worry
hand
about
side. I think he's playing it quick, so it means he can get it. Yeah. A little bump back. He's fine. Play the black. The white
not?
will come
Is he
past
off?
the middle.
Is he
no,
off?
he'll go to the left hand, past the left hand side of the jaw.
3-0. That's all she wrote, I'm afraid. Woody's not coming back from there.
No. You need a golden duck and a gold thing. He needs a golden break, golden duck, golden duck.
Well, I did say there'd be one tonight. Maybe we'll get 2.
He needs 4. Golden break, golden duck, golden break, golden duck. But don't take your heart. I'm going to say I love Woody. Good, mate. But you've got to take chances. I've been there, mate. I was there a few weeks ago. It's hard. You need that little boost. Get yourself going. If you don't get it, it's on the night. So are you feeling confident for next week, Craig?
Well, I'll be honest. I haven't played a lot of pool, and
No.
for obvious
No, of
reasons.
course,
But yeah, look, I'll have a little practice during the week, and obviously I've got everyone's away at the weekend, so I'll get on the tables at the weekend. If somebody wants to come and have a knock with me over the weekend, if they're not going to Yarmouth, or I'll knock one out myself.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Oh, do it, lad.
I don't mind. I don't mind. But no, I got on the tables last Monday evening and I got to the final with a flyer. I know there was only 8 or 9 of us here, but
Yeah. No, it's good. Get yourself back in
I
it.
played well,
Yeah.
and I won all my matches till I ran out of steam against Joe, and I literally did run out of steam. Couldn't bloody breathe. But I'm confident in the group that I'm on paper. I'm one of the 2 favourites to go through, but as we've said many times, this format can be absolutely brutal, even to the best players.
I will say that though, a lot of the nights, the 2 favourites have got through.
Yeah, I think the big shocks were early doors when Coakley didn't get through, and that was one of them. I think there was other favourites that probably did go out, and there was some Ben Herring.
Less in this round, isn't there?
Ben Herring for me should have gone through. Brad Peake didn't go
You're always going to
through.
get a few, but it is.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Brad had a tough in the first. He had a tough one in the first
Yeah.
first week, but he didn't go through from his. There's been a few, and it's just one of those things. But,
Cool. It's on the night. How the balls go?
Jumbo went out earlier than I thought he would as well.
Woody will rue his chances tonight because he has had chances, but I think that this match is a hangover from the last match when he was 2-0 up.
Woody's not stupid though. He knows why he hasn't gone through.
Yeah,
tonight.
no.
It's purely come down to those missed blacks, and he's missed 3 of them now, and that gets in your head a little bit. And I think he's.
Yeah, that's it. Let him go.
But if you're in practice, you don't miss them, and he's missed thick an awful lot. And like I've said earlier on, I don't know where I heard it, but I did hear in Q Sports, if you're off form, you tend to hit thick, and that's what he's done.
Yeah.
He's proved whoever's theory that is.
Yeah. Yeah, the two cuts he did. The first shot cost him, hit it thick, and he had exactly the same shot in the next match, and it cost him that match.
Well, he's got a chance here, redeem himself a little bit.
Yeah, finish on a high, Sam.
He's got to take the one in the top right.
Yeah, I didn't know what I was doing there. Yeah.
That's nice.
Right, take him out, Sam.
Yeah,
Yeah.
don't mind that. Just bring the white down past the yellow,
Yeah.
or not.
Oh, jaw. That goes in the top left.
He's all right.
doesn't it? It's okay. Bong.
Yeah, you can pot them when they don't matter.
You never know, bro. Still got a golden duck, golden.
3.5 minutes. There is enough time.
What was the odds of the golden duck?
Yeah, it's Ricky's break now, isn't it? So
Yeah, golden duck.
Ricky's not going to be stupid here.
No.
He should take a bit off his break, make sure the white stays up. That's it would be criminal now if he went and got a golden duck, because it would be in his own hands to do so.
No, it's not going to happen. If Woody won 4 it'd be
That'd be a miracle.
It'd be yeah, unbelievable. Be scenes. just take a break. Yeah.
Well, he didn't take a bit off it, but he
I didn't do anything, did he?
it's gone dry.
Right, you got to run, son. Run like the wind. Run like the wind. Don't give up. Run, son.
Oh, that big bounce.
Yeah.
God, that really did bounce.
Yeah, it did. It did. And the white's going to be moving with Daniel. Yeah, it's done. So, as many predicted, Brazier, Cooper are going to go through. Right, they all have chances, right? It's all on night, you've got to take your chances.
These all go as well.
Yeah,
Pretty sure that one goes in the top right.
yeah. Finish the job.
This could be our first match that actually goes to 4.
Yeah, it's been one of the nights. Frazier's the only one who got the 4, but it was a concession right at the end. He wouldn't have got the 4. So,
Interestingly,
It's
against
lap of
Ricky.
honour.
Yeah.
you see his lap of honour here.
So just take his time now because he obviously doesn't need to rush, doesn't need to worry about the shot clock so much. Just got to pot the balls.
Yeah, finish the job. Put the exclamation mark on the evening. Self second. And I think the way everyone's played, it's the right 2 that's got through. Oh! So contacts closely. But either way, it's the right 2 that's got through.
Woody should have some fun here, pot these balls and then give it a go.
Yeah. Come on, Woody. Right, I'm going to be passed now. Come on, Woody. Go on. It sounds out.
Oh, mate, this is...
It is, is that right before?
It's hilarious.
It happens, mate. It's going towards the right sometimes, isn't it?
Less than a minute.
Yeah. Only takes a minute, girl. Right, here we go. Woody. You got 40 seconds with 3 frames. Stop. Yeah, we missed that.
What, you missed that
There we
one?
go. Now it's in. Go break up. Here we go.
It can happen.
You never know. I tell you what, anything can happen. You never know. Massive. He's taking the piss out of him, Morsey. Morsey's taking the piss. Hey, he's taking Nick out of me with a Chelsea shirt on.
He's going for the cup right
Right,
again.
yeah. I tell you what, wouldn't it just be a bit of fun if he got golden? I mean, yeah. He needs that. The black's gonna move, but he needs something to kick it in. There's the black moving. He needs something to kick it in.
Oh, it kicks it out again.
Yeah. That is
20 seconds. That's the end
game,
of that.
set, and match. So, as some predicted, Brazier and Cooper will be first and second.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5,
White's off the table.
2, 1.
And there we go.
Go fetch it. That's game done.
And there we
There
go.
we go.
There's your final table there. Mark Brazier going through with 9 points. Ricky Cooper, goes through with 6 points, not 3. We'll just change that while we're here. And Woody and Scott finishing disappointingly on 1 point each.
Yeah. I think that was a fair reflection. I know it sounds silly, but sometimes it can't be.
No, I think that was absolutely fair on the night.
That literally sums up.
So the way it works out now, let's just go back to our original group here. So that would be Ricky Cooper. So Ricky Cooper now goes into a group with Gary Smith, Graham Thrower, Chase East. And Mark Brazier goes into the group with James Goldsmith, Carl Shepherd and Darren Hill. Next week we have our last of our last 32s.
Yeah, I'm going to
So that's... So the last, last 16, last of the groups of the last 32. We've got Bill, Terry, myself, and Andrew Byrne playing next week. The winner will go into a group with Farron, Dean Coppen, and Phil Hawley, and the runner-up will go into a group with George Taylor, Andy Biggs, and Michael Cairns. The dates of the last 16 will be confirmed hopefully tomorrow when I speak to everybody. Thanks everybody for tuning in tonight. And thanks, Jamie, for helping out again.
Cheers,
mate.
mate. Yang. And good luck next week, mate.
Yeah.
I'll be here taking the piss out of you next week,
Absolutely.
mate. Cheers, Tom. Thanks for a great night.
See you all.